Alright. Hello. Yeah, that's right. Scuff opening to a stream where you're just looking at my desktop in an emulator, I know. But, I run into too many problems when I try to, like, have the game already running. When I start the stream, because I gotta click on and off things, and then, emulator don't like that. Yeah, that's right, emulator. Don't even care anymore. I'm actually past the point of, like, you know what? I don't care if anyone knows I'm using an emulator. Sue me, Twitch. That's right, I've grown several new sets of testicles. I have max bravery. Chat, do you wish you were like me sometimes and you had multiple testicles? It's an interesting feeling. Yeah, but how's everybody doing? You guys good? You guys here for to see the finale of this game? Tenchu, otherwise known as Blood Go Spurt Spurt Spurt. Probably the most legendary sound effect of it, out of the voice acting. But you know what? I actually like because it's so unnatural sounding. It's just so unique. What's up? What's up? What's up, Fresh? How you doing? But yeah, chat. I'll be finishing my Code Veronica video tomorrow. I think you're gonna like it. It's pretty good. Got a lot of good juicy sins. Very like juicy meat on the bone sins. Chat. You can just like, oh yeah, he made a good point there. Finally, someone beside me was having that thought. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've been video editing. I've got one last batch of edits to do tomorrow. And as long as the intro gets delivered to me on time, video for you. Happiness and ad revenue for me. Any new games coming out in August, September? I don't know. I haven't really checked. I think in September is when some stuff starts coming out. Usually August is a very Spartan month for releases. Unless I'm forgetting something, I don't know. But if someone wants to mention a few games coming on that time frame, I'll tell you. I'll give you my thoughts. Let me like blot out my screen for a minute while I send out a Discord message. Not that there's anything to see on it. I just want to make sure. Gotta be careful, you know. Don't know if I had it open to some direct message chat someone sent me of their tits. Happens from time to time. Or dicks too. Actually, I probably receive more of those images than anything else. Thank you, by the way, for all you strangers out there. They're very enticing. Let's see. I can't come up with a new sound effect for my sub sound. I've had that one for too long. But also, GMC, thank you for that sub too. Titty pics are always weird, like I'm flattered, but you should probably be smarter. Well, some people, that's just how they show appreciation, you know? I don't hold it against them. So what's a dick pic translate to you then? Same thing, only like, oh, never mind. Right, okay, so yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we'll send that out. Also, TS, well, oh, how you doing, TS? Alright, now I can show you my wonderful desktop again. It translates to me never talking to you again, but what if it's like a friendly dick pic? It's like, hey, bruh, how's it going? Here's my dick. Oh, nice, man. You coming to the party later? Yeah. I think I get Mickey D's first. You can have a whole conversation and just like slide it in there and no one will even notice. It's like, it'll be almost like it's pretty much like the equivalent of emoji when you think about it. But, how's everybody? No problem. Look, all the friendliness in chat. What have I done to deserve you, chat? You're all so wonderful. Your mothers and fathers and your other parental guidance figures, Mr. Rogers, whatever, they all raised you well. Indonesia's internet is still in chaos. I heard that, last night that the Steam had been banned there along with some other, important websites. I'd be a little pissed too if I just lost access to all my shit. So, hopefully they get that sorted. I think it really is just like a paperwork issue. There's like some kind of like law in Indonesia where like you have to register with the government now. You want to like run a service there? They did not. They did not what? I saw pretty clouds today. How are you? Didn't touch grass. Saw clouds. I think that's acceptable, actually. I mean, it's really just one extreme or the other. Flat. The Earth or the sky. As long as you're getting a little bit of it. It's a bit poetic, actually. Don't touch grass. Stare at cloud. But yeah, I got a little sun on my skin today too. When I went out to like get a snack. They didn't raise you well? Well, someone sure did, because you seem like a swell individual. Therefore, I congratulate you for realizing how to live in this world, sir. All on your own. Some websites and tools used by a lot of businesses in Indonesia, they're all also... Yeah, that's... Something tells me they didn't think that law through very well. Sounds like something like, some ideological... I'm not sure, I have no knowledge of Indonesian politics. But I'm thinking that feels like one of those ideological, like, laws that got passed with, like, yeah, we're gonna, like, fucking show them. We'll do what we say from here on out. How's Code Veronica going? I'm almost done with it. I'll be finishing my edits tomorrow. And then hopefully I can release the video to you soon after that. Greetings, chat. How's everybody doing? Hey, Rune, how you doing, man? Also, GMC just gifted you a sub. There you go. Thank you, GMC. He's in a giving mood. But for those of you who weren't here last night, we're playing, just one of my casual, like, old guy streams, I guess. Or, like, old game stream, I guess. We'll be finishing up Tenchu tonight, I think. Maybe. The final level is a bit of a bastard, so we'll see about that. Why did the word swell never take off in Europe? It's swell? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't understand about Europe. The fact that you all never really learned that what air conditioning is supposed to be used for. You're really dreading that one now, aren't you? Like, oh, you Americans using up all your electricity on air conditioning. How frivolous of you. Well, look at you now. Actually working on the intro? Yeah, Rune came up with a pretty damn good idea for an intro. Better than I could have come up with. I was just like, oh, I got no ideas. Sort of here last night? Yeah, well, that's what you hear every night, though. You're sort of there. Like, depends on your state of mind and what chemicals you have running through your system. Hey, Raven, welcome back. How you doing? Answer the question. Did I miss a question? Hi, darling. I have things to do tonight. What time am I streaming to? I don't know. I mean, I assume well, there's a possibility of it going to my regular time of midnight. But if I finish the game after about 2 to 3 hours, I'll probably stop there. Because I didn't really feel like, booting up another game to only play for an hour. So we'll see about that. I can't really promise it'll go the full 4 hours tonight. As a European with AC, my power is unlimited and my throne as well. See, here's a man who's prepared. Here's a man who saw the coming age of fire. Like, yes, we will not swelter in this heat. We'll not just live with, like, our buildings that are, like, made for, like, to retain heat and put a fan in the window or something. No, we will have AC. Stay up late. I'll be back soon. Well, hopefully you can make it back. I'll have you know I have no foreign chemicals in my stream 99% of the time, except for the microchip that you got in the vaccine, huh? Well, I got you beat. I got like at least 3 of those running through my system. I got more chips in me than most of you have in your computer. Better running too. Nothing better than having like a brain chip, chat. Feels good. You literally can't feel anything but good, actually, afterward. It's actually hardwired into the system. Some code in there. You don't have to worry about much. It's like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy when I be here later, and okay, we'll see you when you get back. Be safe, be careful, be smart, be deadly. When whatever you're doing. Specifically the be deadly part. You don't have a computer? Oh, that hurts, man. It's like, what do you do? What kind of statement is that? Like, I don't have a computer. Oh no. It's like declaring you have leprosy to me. Almost like, oh, you all right? Do you need a fresh change of bandages? I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. Yeah, exactly. He knows the lyrics. See you in a bit. See you whenever you get back then. Be safe. So, computers cost money. I'm aware. I'm so very aware that they're not giving out for free. At least I can get a tax deduction for mine, but damn, I wish everyone could do that. But maybe one day you'll solve this crippling issue you have, and join us on the bright side of life. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. So happy because today I found my friends. They're in my head, and I got Wait, for some reason I'm thinking that's also a Nirvana lyric. Yeah, there's a Nirvana lyric similar to that. Just call him a peasant? No. Well, if you're gonna call someone a peasant, you really just need to be able to flash a very fat bank account. Otherwise, you're just like, oh yeah. Yeah, Nirvana Lithium. But we were singing the other like lyric like, I got sunshine in my da 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 da. You know the lyrics. But yeah, but yeah, you need to be like owning like a coal mine or like some kind of factory with like with like assembly lines in it where you can call someone else a peasant, and also wear like a big black top hat and have a cane. Then you can be like, oh, look at these peasants out here. I love how they pay their taxes and I don't. God's men, God's country. Anyways, yeah. So chat. Anything happened today that we need to discuss that I missed? My head has been buried in video editing today, so I am completely out of the loop. If I missed any trailers or any like fun meme shit to discuss, that's up to you tonight to bring it up because I'm in like a one-man mode of like I gotta like shit to do. Oh yeah, this the whole job part of my job kicked in. You know, it's only like for like a week that I have a job, then I get to like just go back to playing video games and like making stupid jokes on a stream. But then I have to like, oh yeah, gotta do shit. You went outside today? Someone else mentioned earlier that they went outside today, so I'm glad that some of you are either touching grass or getting sun. There's a VTuber retiring right now, 85k concurrent viewers. Oh, well. And some very good view counts for but I'm guessing like retirements are big things, so they get higher view counts than normal. Hope whoever it is, and for whatever reason, it's all good. And hopefully they have, a good, bright future ahead of them. There's a lot of drama in VTuber stuff. More so than you would think. I guess because most of it was like, all company based, so they have to like do all this weird stuff. When it comes to like, yeah, I don't own my character, so if I'm going to do something else, I gotta leave it behind. And then they like, some of them, though I'm guessing, yeah, they call it, don't they call it like graduating too? They don't even call it retirement. No, I'm graduating. I'm like, what? Okay, if you want to call it that. Chad, has your boss ever graduated you from a job? Yeah, Johnson, come in here. You're graduating today. Imagine your boss telling you that. You're like, well, what? What? Excuse me? Yeah, you're graduating. Yeah, you're graduating. Go get your stuff. Leave. Went to the store to get some dinner. Yeah, I know that feeling. You're like, oh, I got nothing I want to eat. You'll have food at home, but you don't want to make any of it, right? No, my boss is just giving me more work. Yeah. Well, you're in the military, so at least you'll get veterans benefits once you leave. No, I always self-graduated from jobs, never got graduated. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can be, well, if you're graduating, it is like a choice, but sometimes it's from like drama as well. Or whatever, which is the reason you can't continue. So they don't call it quitting or retiring, they just call it graduating, because I guess it has less sting to it. Your boss phrased it as me moving on to better jobs. Oh, I'm not sure if that's a good boss or a patronizing boss. Sometimes I feel like you just need to rip the band-aid off quick, Like, you know what? Things just aren't working out. I wish you the best, but you're fired. Have a good day. Not that I've ever been in a position to fire anyone, and I never really want to be. Because I don't think I could actually do it. You'd be like on the payroll, you'd like no longer work there, but you'd still be getting your paycheck or something. That's how it would be with me. I'm too much of a pussy to be like, yeah, I gotta fire you. Instead of like, oh fuck, I'm a terrible man. You were liberated from the shackles of employment once. So far, I've only ever had to quit jobs. I've never actually been fired. I'm pretty sure I came close to being fired from my very first job once, but I managed to like, convince them otherwise, but yeah, I've only ever like got to like say goodbye on my own terms. It feels good, Powerful, liberating. I've got like a sexual kink to quit this job, quit those jobs. No, I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a weird drugged out mood, and I don't even have any stuff in my system. That one boss feared confrontation. I've had several bosses. I've actually found that a lot of bosses, especially if they're in like not the actual like owner of the business, they're just like a daytime or like a manager of a certain part of it or something. They really don't want to actually get into any type of confrontation because there's always a risk of losing a confrontation. So as long as you make it clear, like, oh no, you're gonna sit here and like debate this shit with me, bro. A lot of them will try to actually avoid ever coming to you again. Like, oh, you don't like my performance? Well then, let me pull out the list of things I've noticed about you. I don't think my Xbox 360 controller is long for this world, chat. There's like the cord is already breaking right at the very tip of it, and I can see wires. Like metal wires and stuff, so. I've already lost my Xbox One controller. for like the broken right trigger, and now I'm about to lose this one. And it's hard to get Xbox. Well, no, it's not exactly hard, but they don't make new ones anymore. So let me get the game going. This one or this one? I think it's this one. Taste the frayed wires. I only do that with batteries, you know? You know the ones you can like stick both ends on your tongue at the same time and get that little tingle? We've all done that, right? Repairing a broken cord should be fairly easy if you have basic soldering skills. Well, I don't have any soldering kit with me, so I'd have to get that. I would like to get my Xbox One controller fixed, or maybe just buy another one. I mean, I still have my PS4 and PS5 controller I can use if I need to, but I don't like unplugging those from my PlayStation 5 very much, as like the Xbox 360 controller is there, and it's been with me for so long now. Like, this controller has been with me since like 2005, you know? You're a good... I feel like an attachment to it. It's like looking at a pet that's like, you know, going limp in the legs, in the back legs, and can't do anything but lay down anymore. Use the Xbox I got with my Series X. Only thing it has have rechargeable batteries, because yeah, this is a wired Xbox 360 controller. No battery pack on it. Otherwise, yeah, don't have to worry about this one little issue. I mean, this thing's busted. I mean, the analog sticks drift. The buttons are also working fine. So it's just the analog sticks, and now the wire. How's Dex? She's out of heat and not making noise, so she's good. That's the best way a cat can be right now. She's actually currently looking at me from my other chair. She heard her name. She's like, yes. Does anyone know what Tenchu means, by the way? I think I've looked it up before, but I forgot. What's Dex's review of Stray? You know cats usually don't like other cats, right? At least, I know Dex does not like other animals at all. If you put another cat next to her, she freaks out, so she would not like Stray. I've seen YouTube videos of people forcing their cats to watch Stray. I mean, they're just gonna be looking at a screen, they're not gonna understand it. Here's the thing about animals, especially like cats and dogs, if they can't smell it, they don't give a shit. Title in Japanese literally translates in English as Divine Retribution. I've heard it also translated as like Heavenly Revenge or something. Right, so... oh yeah, we're at level 8, Cure the Princess. I think Tenchu means something, Heaven's Wrath. But I think there's actually like a Tenchu king called Tenchu Heaven's Wrath. So it's really like Heaven's Wrath if you want to be literal. I like this screenshot they give you in the lower left-hand corner. Like, yeah, this is the level you're about to go to. And it's just like, what is that? What is that down there? Wrath of Heaven? Title in Divine Retribution with, you know, yeah, like I said, they also have the subtitle as Wrath of Heaven for one of them, though. Re-game is repeating the title. I actually want to make a game that's just the same word 3 times in a row. And those words will be spurt, spurt, spurt. I didn't realize there's something like, you know, oddly, like, you know, naughty to that when I was thinking about it. When I wrote it down, I was like, oh yeah, well, you know what? People understand it's, you know, the blood, right? Have ever any Yukio Mishima? I never have. I don't even... I mean, what has he written? I might notice something if he's read before. Otherwise, doesn't ring a bell.
Lord Goda's only daughter, Princess Kiku, is quickly losing her sight to a mysterious disease. All conventional efforts to treat her have failed. However, there is a magical herb that grows only at the top of Mount Shiba. This herb has the power to halt the disease
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, he wrote that?
Vision.
That was like a Western guy who wrote that game.
Fight your way past the demons guarding the mountain. Find the herb and deliver it to Princess Kiku.
And if only we lived in a world where herbs can actually heal shit. Wasn't the Spec Ops? I have no idea, Chad. You're losing me. Alright, let's see. So this is the one where they started introducing monsters, I think, right? So bring the armor with us. Bring a health kit. Maybe a landmine or two. And a resurrection leaf. Yeah, that should be good. At least the Spec Ops The Line Rider worked on Resident Evil 7. Oh, I did not know that. At least it was better than Spec Ops The fucking Line. Are you telling herb ointment won't attach limbs? I mean... Well, technically it didn't, even in that game. He was already like mold. The mold reattached the limbs, well, realize. I guess we'll, like, go with one health kit, and maybe find the rest in the map somewhere. Confessions of a Mask in the Temple of the Golden Pavilion. Mishima was also famous for running a militia and being a... Okay, I actually know who this is. He killed him. Yeah, he's the guy who killed himself in ritualistic suicide in, like, the 70s or something, wasn't it? Well, I say that I know him. I read about him, but... So you might be thinking, ain't this the level where we went to the cave before? Like, no. We gotta climb a mountain in this one. Count the mold thing as a retcon? I mean, it clearly was, but... It makes more sense in that that stupid thing was able to do it. Our duel is legendary. Hey, just listen to the music, chat. It's a vibe game. Doesn't matter if it takes forever to fight something. I think I saw an enemy across here. I think this level has bears. It has monsters in it too, doesn't it? Or is it the next level? Oh shit. Oh, you're some bow guy. Battle wasn't legendary. It's literally like a katana fight between me and, like, dude. What do you want? Am I the one who hears that weird chanting that just comes into the soundtrack every few seconds? Why wasn't the Spanish... Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. I think these guys are based off Yamabuchis or something, right? They're like the mountain warriors. Oh, fuck. Right now the only warrior is the fucking camera and this fucking tree in my way. Right, spurt, bitch. Your character runs around like he's had a certain accident. You know, I was actually going to remark on that earlier, that a lot of PS1 characters have that same issue when it comes to their animation. They all look like they just like, oh man, I just 5 more minutes if I can find a place. It's a common theme. Shit.
What?
What? Why did none of that work? Oh. That's supposed to have been an elaborate stealth kill I pulled off there. You killed the dog? Yeah, the dog would have killed me if I hadn't attacked it. Oh shit! Where the fuck you come from? Wait, where'd he go? Oh. What? Was that him? I think that was him. I do so little damage with this thing at this point. Oh, you turned around. Also, GMC get to decide the Dixie. I had to figure out how to animate my characters too, since it also mimicking PS1 style. I don't know if I should actually go for stilted movement instead of fluid. Are you talking about the intro? Whatever saves you time, I suppose. Stealth is not an option here, is it? You're just like right in my path. My games I've been working on quite a long... Oh, okay, yeah, you said you made like PS1 shaders. Maybe I can like use a bomb and entice this guy to come after me. No, it doesn't look like he's going to.
Coward.
Assaults my family. Oh no! Whoops. Didn't even get to use my items, huh? Just, you know what? PS1 physics, man. They could not keep you on ledges sometimes, could they? Dartigan those ninjas, then darted his, no more Morbin or anything. That sucked, man. Really sucked. Okay, what's the code to get more items, by the way? Because I really don't want to be locked in with that. I think it was like hold L1 and do like left, left, right, right, down, down, triangle, square, right? We gotta replace the stock because I lost my armor. Such a bullshit system. Look it up myself? Chat, you're making me do work. Hey, tomorrow's supposed to be 74 degrees. Nice. Items menu. Oh, thank you, Retro. Thank you. Let's actually get my phone up. I hold L1 and press left, left, down, down, square, square, triangle, square. 99 everything? Okay, okay, that just gives you more space of stuff you can hold in, I think. I was talking about actually increase the inventory of, like, the amount of stuff I have. Like, I have 0 armor right now. You're not feeling well, so I want to see Dart die in a game. That makes you feel better? At the item selection screen, hold L2 and press left. It's the same thing then, right? Or almost. Left, down, down, square, square, triangle, X. There we go. Down, right. It does it one at a time, though. Whoops. Okay, that's good for now. Freeze items, yeah, there we go. So, we'll take the armor. Now, we'll just take 2 of these with us. Take some Shoakons with us. You know what? I'll show you guys the caltrops, maybe. Let's... Do I want caltrops or bomb? You know what? I'll show you the caltrops. It's fun to watch them step on it. Suffer for your amusement. Just wait till we get to the final level of this place. You don't have to worry. You'll get all the suffering you desire. Masochist. Or actually, that'd make you a sadist, wouldn't it?
Coward.
Says the man who attacked from behind. Here, run over my count drops. Oh shit, I forgot I can step on them too. Whoops. Okay, that's why I don't ever bring count drops with me. Fuck, this was, I stepped on him more than myself than him. Here, let me run away and throw him behind me.
You.
Shit, this is getting bad. Okay, yeah, you know what? Count drops are a shitty thing to run, and I bring them with me. But now they're good because I got everyone chasing me. We'll wear them all down. What? Where'd they all go? Also, did I thank you GMC for the Chris player sub?
Come on.
Follow those count drops. Fortunately, you can't go picking count drops back up. They're just down the ground for good. Right, we're not gonna worry about that guy. He's like, oh, my ouchie on my foot. What the fuck? You ever played No More Heroes? I've actually never played it. I know you just got a new one recently, but you know, for some reason I just never wanted to play one. I've like seen bits and pieces of some of them played though. I know you save your game by sitting on a toilet at the very least. You got the AI fake out. I'm not sure if that was the AI just being clever, or they just thought I was standing somewhere else that I wasn't, because I've seen it like run behind me to attack, you know, a spot where I was just at before. Thought for a second he was gonna like pose me off the mountain by doing those steps. I'm glad my head is in the way of my shot. Oh, he dodged. Good. Let's check out this path when I get my shuriken back first. Oh. Okay, he almost walked off it. There he's dead. Ugh. Could be a blood pressure thing. What with the AI? We're technically stealing from these people. We are good guys. Well, there's like a herb growing at the top of the mountain. They didn't say they planted it. They're just like in the way. And no, we serve our buddy Lord Goda. He's a good man. I was going nuts with the arrows over there. Technically, you are the baddie for like one of the characters in the next game. I joined the Discord. Hey, Chris Player, thank you for joining my Discord, man. Feel free to like talk in there anytime you like. 10K are deposited in your Moo bank account. Who promised you this? I think you might be getting someone trying to steal your Moo coin from you. I had to be careful because I couldn't see my footing because of that entry. There's like a bunch of items over there, but my god, it ain't worth the risk of trying to get them. Unless that's the plant I need over there. Which it could be. I see a plant, but I don't know why they give me a grenade at the same time. I think the plant, yeah, the plant's okay. So I think that's something else. Also, GMC, thank you for the soda prismatic as well. Are those going up on screen, or am I just not hearing them because I have my volume down really low? You taught your 1-year-old how to howl like a wolf? It's so cute. Yeah, you know what? Make sure you get it on video so you can humiliate her later. Like, Mom, why? Sugar can definitely make you feel hyper. Actually, I think there's actually proof that that's not the case. Like, sugar actually doesn't make you feel hyper. That's just something everyone has, like, accepted and believed for, like, years and years, but there's actually no medical evidence of it. So, T-Dot Wasteman. Oh, shit. This guy's still alive. T-Dot Wasteman, thank you for your prime sub, man. Hey Dart, it's been a while since I've tuned in. Good to be back. Where have you been, man? What have you been up to? As for me, I've been playing a lot of older PS1 games recently. I don't know why, it just worked out that way. But hopefully you're into that. Though this and like the next one will probably like the last like old PlayStation 1 games I play this year. Because I'm kind of like almost out of the fad myself. Video for trying to eat my face, well that's even better. Also, cow tips. Yeah, what have you been up to? What was your last stream you watched of me? Busy doing a bar exam. Okay, you definitely had a good reason. Like, you know, just preparing for my future, Dartigan. Had to, like, cut your streams out of it. Sorry about that. Yeah, no problem, man, I understand. Hope that went well, by the way. Dart had found his niche. No, actually, this is not my niche. There's only, like, there was only, like, oh, fuck. Ow. Shit. There's only like a handful of like PS1 games I've ever played, because like I said, I was like, my family was really poor, so getting a PS1, I didn't really have a lot of money for like, I did like a 1 month of summer work to buy the PS1 myself, but most of the games were bought by my mom for like as Christmas presents. So I really wouldn't get a lot of games to play, except for like at the end of the year, when I'd get like, you know, some Christmas money. So, I've always said that when you count me as a gamer, I'm more of like a PS2 generation. Is like my first true like generation of playing video games. Even though I played games on several systems before that in my even earlier childhood, I just didn't get to play them very much because literally just didn't get a lot of variety of games because just didn't have the money to buy new stuff. It wasn't really until like the PS2 and then the original Xbox, and the GameCube that I really just had like a good run of video games all throughout the entire generation. As well as getting the consoles when they came out. So, oh shit, that was shuriken. So yeah, that's where my gaming education, I guess, began. Everything else was just like a little prelude. So after this game, you're gonna go back to Yakuza? I might go back to Yakuza after this to finish it up before I do anything else. I haven't decided. It's a very modern looking gameway. Yeah, like I said, it's another one of these PS1 games. Cut me some slack. And they're sometimes fun to stream because you know what? And listen to this music, alright? This is like good, chill vibe streaming music, alright? Even if it is PS1. Which Sly Cooper is most... I think I've only ever played the first one. Yeah, I think I only really recall memories of playing the first game. Why are you... I do remember like the alligator boss fight of Sly Cooper 1, where it's a rhythm game. It's almost like a Parappa style rapper rhythm game with the crocodile fight, which was really cool. Alright. No platforming. You hated that? What, the crocodile fight? Can't wait to dress my daughter up as a little Red Riding Hood. For like Halloween. Or just like, you know what, today, on this Tuesday, you're just gonna dress as fairy tale characters. Hey, Stu Kage, man, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Well, how'd your stream go? I just actually drank my other goddamn... God damn it! Sorry, I didn't mean to swear with the new people coming in, but I actually just drank my only remaining health potion. When I meant to use a grappling hook. Not for Halloween. You know what? I think I'd use the privilege of being a parent. Like, always dress my kids up dumb when they're not on a school day. I wouldn't make them suffer. School day, they gotta look normal. But when I'm dressing them, you know, you're gonna be Peter Pan today. Hope you're okay with that. I could probably stealth kill this guy, but wait for him to turn. Nope. Using the Lord's name in vain, I know, the worst thing I've said all night. You... Oh. You guys make dying hard. Oh, don't lock me into the pit. Oh, that was a little close. OST in this game is great. It's like literally like downloadable and listening to on your own time. Good levels are good. Doesn't the second Tenchu game have a level editor where you can make your own levels, from what I recall? Or did this game have a level editor? Okay, if they get the word hey out, they're no longer surprised and no longer die instantly. Spurt, spurt, spurt. Oh, I think we're done with this level.
So this is the herb. Princess, I'm on my way.
You wouldn't mind if I smoke a few leaves myself, would you? Maybe the music sounds a bit creepy. Yeah, it has a very uncanny vibe, especially like the music after this level. Everything after this is all like, hey, how creepy can we make it? Novice, come on. Unfair. We have a princess to save. Well, she was going blind for whatever reason, and this herb will save it. But we have to save her again soon, actually. Also, GMC get that it's sub to Stu Kage. Thank you, GMC. He sort of sparked like the Snake, the voice actor randomly, who my character. Trust me, he's the only actual decent. He's the only actual Western voice actor of the game. The rest are actually Japanese actors who are like made to speak English, and it sounds even creepier than it normally would. Instead of like English, you get like this like almost. You'll know when you hear it. It's hard to describe, but it is a weird effect that I kind of like. It's definitely bad, but it's also kind of good, is the best way of putting it. It's unique, there we go. GMC on the sub streak. Yeah, well, he's feeling good tonight. Hopefully he got, maybe he won that $1 billion, lottery that everyone was talking about. Was that you, GMC? Were you the one with the lucky ticket? I believe we'll take some bombs with us here. That was you, I knew it. Who else would it have been? Alright. This should be good. Plan on playing Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. You can change the language to Japanese. I kind of would rather have be the English one, just for the, it's fine enough. I don't mind, like, the wonkiness of the dub. Hello, what's up, Pixel Drifter? What's up? Wait, what? No, I finished this level. Did I? I forgot to change the... Fuck. Okay, we need... Yeah, I forgot to change levels. Alright, if I die... I just let something kill me. I don't want to do the level again. Here, kill me. Reset. It'll be quicker if I just kill myself. And then choose not to, like, continue. Holy shit, his friend shot him with an arrow.
Oh, come on.
Man, he's gonna kill his friend. Sticking that guy with so many arrows because he's in front of me. They got killed me a couple times though because I brought those resurrection liberties with me. Actually, I think this would be quicker if I just jump off the side. Quit, and then go back in. Nothing. I don't think I need to reload, but we'll make sure we do it just in case. What are you playing this on? My Pakistani GameCube. Only thing you can actually play it on. Besides a PlayStation. I'll let you figure out what I mean by Pakistani GameCube, by the way. Even though I said it earlier, I'm back into my mode of like, I gotta be careful. A what? A Pakistani GameCube. Well, you never heard of this wonderful technology? Requiem of the Castle, here we go. Good old Pack Cube. Such a wonderful machine. You guys should get one for yourselves. How does one get this GameCube and how much does it cost?
Onikage led an army of ninja-like demons on an attack against one of Lord Goda's castles. Onikage and his servants have strength far beyond that of ordinary men. They were able to quickly overwhelm the guards and kill all of the castle's residents. Onikage is now making preparations to invade the town. He must be stopped. The castle is heavily fortified and well defended. A frontal assault is impossible. You must infiltrate the castle and eradicate the enemies from within.
Resolution is so bad you can't read the text. Well, you can read the kanji, huh? As for how you get your own Pakistani GameCube, I trust you'll be able to find one if you go looking. They're not that difficult, actually. Surprisingly simple, even. Alright. We should be good with that, right? Right, mate? Right. So this is like when the shit gets real, when the monsters are here and Onakage is making his move. You have to wait till the next game to get more plot, chat. I'm sorry. There's a very simple plot in this game. It's really just like, we have a princess, we have our Lord Goda, and we got our Onakage. All of them are cute. You're gonna watch Uncharted on Prime by... Really? I'm losing to that Uncharted movie? It's almost insulting. Oh. You think you know how to fix the Assassin's Creed franchise? Walk to the Withers and ask, what do you people want in Assassin's Creed games? They actually make people assassinate things. Talk to the I guess you mean talk to the writers? I don't think it's the writers are the one making the problems, and they don't, and no, whoever goes to the gamers and asks what they want. And honestly, let's be clear here. Assassin's Creed has never been something like really amazing, truly gotta play it franchise. It's had like a couple good games. Even the ones we talk about as like, even the ones before that we all, well, I hope all of you hate. You don't have to, actually, by the way. Like the most recent ones, they still had a bad string of them, remember? There was the Assassin's Creed Unity, then that one set in England, which was just boring. Like the last one they had that was any good was literally Black Flag, and then Assassin's Creed 2. They've had 2 good games out of the entire series. In my estimation. 2 and Brotherhood, well, like 2 had like 2 pseudo sequels, but they're really just like more Assassin's Creed 2 with online multiplayer stuff. Also, Cactus Paste, thank you for your 2 months, man. Front attack is suicidal, Dartigan. Watch then learn. Well, I can't really do anything but attack from the front. AAA developer asking what gamers want. Even if they did do that, what would the gamers say they want? What would you say you want, Chad? Did you even know how to answer? That was a fucking landing. Hot take: Black Flag was a great game, but it was a terrible Assassin's Creed game. You weren't even an assassin. I mean, you do join them halfway through it, remember? You just wear their outfit from the beginning because it was like, yeah, okay, but then you're like, you know what? These guys make a lot of sense murdering people. Let's see what they're up to now. Fans are garbage. That's actually an opinion you see often these days. I get the feeling a lot of video games, well, some people in entertainment, not just video games, really wish they had a different set of fans. And that's kind of the goal sometimes. Well, only one of us knows how to swim, and it ain't you. Oh, look, Chad, I didn't take the front way in like they suggested. I went to the back. Players don't know what they want before Shadowland and Blizzard Fall happen. There is some truth to that statement, that if you just ask gamers what they want, most of the time they'll just say more of the same. More of what they already like, so you often don't get new experiences without some experimentation here and there and doing like new crazy shit. That will sometimes y'all fail. It's so hard to sidle for a stealth game. It's really hard to stealth sometimes, you realize. I was promised monsters and demons. These just look like people. wearing masks. We got a lot of equipment now. Shocks me how Ubisoft can kill my interest in historic time periods, I know, right? I mean, they still make great worlds, they just don't do anything interesting with them is the problem. Always wear a mask and practice social distancing, huh? I mean, technically that does work even back in the old days, so... Death. I don't know if it's death, but I don't think I can get out of there if I go down there. Origins are decent. Yeah, but actually, the Origins, the one that was set in Egypt, like Greek-controlled Egypt, is like one of my favorites of the, in terms of like the world that they've ever made. They didn't really do much with it to make, besides like, oh, this is cool, I can like climb the pyramids. I'm just gonna fight you. I can't stealth you. You're not looking away. I think he's dead, right? He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. You can actually do this level really quickly if you want. You don't have to do any of the stuff I'm doing. You can just like grapple hook your entire way to the top of the pagoda. I don't want it to be over so quickly. I want to show it off a little bit. Being gamer. You know what? Stealth would be a lot easier in this game if the crawl wasn't like so slow. Sucker Punch Ghost of Tsushima was such a refreshing game, beautifully amazing story and great. Yeah, it was really good and I liked it. Got no real solid complaints, and just a few minor things. I mean, in terms of like how beautiful it is, they do cheat by literally having every single season take place at once, depending on what part of the island you're at. Like really, that's how this... Nature is weird in Tsushima. Or like weather, I mean. But overall, pretty good. I like... Hey. Come on, this way. Stop being sexy and fight me. You know, I never did play the DLC for Ghost of Tsushima, the thing that's sitting on like another island. Don't fall for her charms. She's like so enticing. Spurt, spurt. Sorry, but I'm about to spurt. No more busting, chat, only spurt. Now, that's kind of funny, and I did notice it, but I can let it slide since I'm at AW, how beautiful it is running on a PS4 Slim. Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed, like, yeah, it looks good, but it literally changes seasons depending which area of the map you're in. Like, the northern part of the map is winter, then you got the part that's in spring and fall and summer. Like, you know what? I mean, cool. You wanted to have all those visuals. You didn't want to just pick one. Let's have a potion. Why are there just nothing but ladies here? Is that what Onakage rolls with? You know what, my harem girls. Move it, since you're playing this game, I'm assuming you're up to play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. What makes you assume that? At least that one is good and short. I mean, I'd probably, I don't know, I'm not really thinking of playing it right now, to be honest with you. I hope I don't disappoint you anyway. Bit of a texture glitch going on there, but, no, I still need to finish up Yakuza, and then I'm also, I don't know what, I mean, eventually we'll play Tenchu 2 and 3, but I'm not really thinking like an Assassin's Creed right now. When is anyone ever out to play Assassin's Creed, actually? Man, I could really go for some Assassin's Creed. I mean, I'll wait till like the next Assassin's Creed game pile of shit comes out. Bum woman having a forged weapons doesn't seem country bum weapon. Well, these are actually cultists for they're like ninja cultists that Onakage that work for him. Looks like I've cleared out the ground floor, actually. I think I need to start going up. To the fucking Resident Evil Village DLC in October, I think. Also one of those dark. I'm actually looking forward to that because not only do you get the story DLC, but you're getting like, you get the third-person mode as well. That let you play the entire game in that, and the VR mode for it, right? So technically, you can use a mod to play VR right now if you want to. No, we're interested in playing as Rose. I got no problem with it. I mean, it's gonna play the same as if you're playing as her father, which is weird. They insinuate she has like powers and shit, but it looks like she just uses a gun. I don't know if it's the PS1 that makes it so hard to tell, but I think these girls are wearing leopard print tights. That guitar, like yeah, you know our soundtrack's good. We can even put instruments that don't exist. Oh shit! What? Okay, it's definitely leopard print. I got a close up of it. What? Oh shit! I can't find her. Star Ocean? I've never played a Star Ocean game. They're like those like RPGs where you're like, it's like sci-fi, but then you go to a fantasy world, right? Something like that. Excited for Ragnarok in November? Yes. That's probably like my one of my more in looking forward to games, along with the Harry Potter game, and I think there was something else coming out at the end of the year that was interesting. Unless it got delayed, and I just forgot the name. All right, let's head inside. Oh shit! Here, Eat that, will you? I can stab too, you know. Oh. Ragnarok, is that the new, well, Ragnarok, I'm pretty sure they meant, Greek, not Greek, but, Norwegian, end of the days. God of War Ragnarok. In case you didn't know what it means. Can you give me a moment to, like, swing my own sword, mister? Some annoying enemies. Well, you can't. There's no way to get through a block. There's no like heavy that'll like get through it. But then it gets the same with you. The enemies can't get through your block either. So you have to come at from an angle where they're not blocking, because you can only block from the front. You'd like catch them in the middle of an animation if they're like super good at this, like this guy is. I'll throw a bomb in his face. Oh shit! A little close to the bomb though. Still alive. Please die. There we go. You never played Dead Space? Or are you gonna be playing the new Dead Space, the Callisto Protocol game? Missed this when I was down here earlier. I think I could have come down from the bottom and get in here, but I didn't do it. The remake, well, there is the remake, but that's like a little further away, like Callisto Protocol. Yeah, the Callisto Protocol is the other game this year I'm interested in playing. That comes out this year. Comes out, I think, in October, doesn't it? I'm not another one of these assholes. December 2nd? Okay, it's a little further away than I thought. But that's good, there's already enough stuff coming out in the fall. If you consider replaying Assassin's Creed Valhalla for a chat's pleasure, you wouldn't even enjoy that, chat. I don't think anyone... No, that ain't happening. And never touching that game again. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised you could have at least made it more, possible, realistic if you asked him, hey, you're gonna play the Valhalla DLC, Dart? I mean, the answer still would have been no, but there might have been a chance of an answer there at the very least. There's Callisto Protocol, Routine. Well, Routine, we don't know when that's coming out, but that Routine game was announced like over a decade ago, and it like disappeared for a long time, and only finally resurfaced after like years in stealth mode. You can actually find the old trailers for it for like 2012, I think. Have you considered smashing your hand with a hammer? You know what? It's a similar experience, I know, but Have you considered using which side of the hammer you're going to use for it? I personally think Valhalla would be a good solid claw end of the hammer to your hand. We'll be in Minnesota visiting your... Oh, you're still alive. Your sister... has her baby, huh? You know what? A similar experience, I think, to a game like Callisto Protocol. I mean, that is a developer that likes to put monster babies in their games, so... CBT Valhalla, you know, well, again... Talking ball torture is, you know, again, it's very... I feel like I know very much about it now after playing that. I remember seeing Routine in 2013 and being really excited for it, and now I'm excited for System Shock. Oh yeah, that got a trailer recently too. But yeah, I remember actually really looking into Routine as well. Like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Then it like disappeared, and then we got Alien Isolation instead, which also was going for those retro, futuristic 70s, 80s vibes that Routine was going for. So I'm guessing after that game came out, that's one of the reasons they went like, okay, we need to like redo this, or everyone's just gonna, we're gonna suck compared to them. So hopefully they got, you know, hopefully it works. As for System Shock Remake, yeah, I never played System Shock 1 because, let's face it, that game is ancient, and yeah, it's like trying to play your BIOS or something. So I'll play that one as well when it comes out. If it ever comes out with a Kickstarter game, you never know. Supposedly it's almost done. Eat the bomb. There was a different reason why they vanished, but I'm sure Alien Isolation, yeah, because that seemed like that was already doing a lot what they wanted to try to do with that game. So I'm sure they like took some look at that and like, okay, we need to step up our game a little bit if we're going to be coming out much later. I'm not chasing you, buddy. Also, is there still no word on that game? It's like set in like a futuristic, like retro Russia or something like that, like Atomic Heart. That game's been, you know, in development for a long time as well, and we've gotten good trailers for it, even like recently, but still no word on release date. I see someone over there. Now I do wonder if Routine still runs on Unreal Engine 3. I'm gonna guess it's probably moved on to 4, or maybe even 5 at this point. Looking at the last trailer they showed, that didn't look much like Unreal Engine 3 unless it's like heavily modified. But then again, I don't really know enough about it to... Could you actually make Unreal Engine 3 look about as good as Unreal Engine 4? Or is it just a limitation? You like definitely pick up on certain like features of it. Hey, Western, you have a good night. The dev said that almost half of our combat is melee. For which game? We're talking about several games at once here. Which one were you mentioning right here? Like a fucking monster in a cage right there? What the hell is that thing supposed to be? Yes, see Mortal Kombat 11, that is Unreal Engine 3. Yeah, well, that would fool me. I would say that looked more like Unreal Engine 4 to me. Callisto Protocol? Oh well, I expected that game to be mostly combat. Speaking of combat...
You have done well to get here. Lord Mayo will be so impressed.
So, Onikage.
Who else likes Onikage's little shimmy he does?
Behind all this?
What does it matter? By now, your Lord Koda's castle will have been reached, and you shall die here.
When is the Dart again? What ASMR subscription gonna go live? I don't know, ASMR subscription, I mean... I don't have any such feature yet, but I'm glad you're waiting for like these non-announced things. Imagine you like go into like a sword fight with your feet and kind of like still kicking ass with it. He does a lot of damage, by the way. I think he's getting powered up by his music. Thing is though, he's... He does a bullshit amount of damage. Yeah, and he can like kick your ass off. Actually, when I played this originally, he literally kicked me off the building and like down to the bottom, and there's still enemies down there. Just enjoy the hype soundtrack with this guy. Oh, he can heal too. Shit, I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can sort of knock him off as well. Yeah, he can heal. I think he only gets one though. The sound, this is a good opportunity to hear the soundtrack. Where'd he go? I actually want to knock him off. The music is great. Yeah, I've actually listened to this song for years.
What? He's gone?
That seems like bullshit. Have you ever played Shadow of Rome? I did a video on the Rise Shadow of Rome game. Yeah, I did a video on it. That's the one I'm thinking of. It's been a while though. I just remember like making the sin like punctuated for emphasis. Your Onikage is another castle. The PS2 game. Okay, then I never played it.
While you were chasing Onikage in the castle, Meo, the king of hell, kidnapped Princess Kiku, Lord Goda's only daughter. Lord Goda and his advisors are too shocked by the kidnapping for any thought or action. With Princess Kiku as a hostage, Meo's evil power is unlimited. You are Lord Goda's only hope. You must rescue the princess and destroy Meo.
Quite the plot just went somewhere, didn't it? Like, oh yeah, the Lord of Hell just showed up and kidnapped Lord Goda's daughter. Go get her back. Alright, what's the code to give me more inventory? Because I'm going to need more health kits for this. This level's long. This is like 2 levels in one. We're going to need these. It's like left, it's like hold L2, and then like left, down, something else. Left, down. No, that wasn't right. At the item selection screen, hold L2 and press left, down, square, triangle X. Okay, now it's okay. There we go. I thought that's what it was. Cheater, shut up. No one cares. I'm just giving myself enough stock to like, yo, I mainly need health kits. This next level is bullshit. Like, bastard level bullshit. So, yeah. Take all 3 of these. Take our health pots with us too. What else do we want? Smoke bombs? Nah. Bombs. Use more bombs. That's really all I can take with me. Pumpkin eater? Pumpkin eater. This also has a debug mode. I didn't know what it does. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Actually, protection. I mean, it might come in good for the... the bombs really won't be that useful now that I think about it. Those would be better. Take more health kit. Tenchu 3, you will have to cheat also for B-side voices? Really? They don't just let you have that? You know, technically we're on the last level, but there's like 2 levels in one, and if you die on any part of it, you gotta start the entire thing over again. So we will also make use of save states. My Pakistani GameCube allows me to do that. Oh shit, oh fuck, I forgot to bring the armor. Ah, what's wrong with me? I didn't wear the armor, Chad, that's... What is this music? Don't you feel good? I don't know. I need to like die first and then restart. Wait, did it save my game? Yeah, I thought we did that. Shit. You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll just go as we are. Music sounds like the beginning of some opening ceremony where the sports team... That's what I always got from it too, but then it like changes and shifts a bit. It's almost Silent Hill-ish at times, like right now. Doing this hard mode, well... I'm just not wearing the armor, you know. That would have come in real handy though for the final boss. Some really Dark Souls looking enemies now, aren't we? These levels of armor. Chat's like weirded out by the music. Is it really that disturbing? I mean, that's a sign of like good, like disturbing music. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this? I don't hate it. Do a Makiri counter on the spear guy. Unfortunately, don't have such moves in this game. Music changed again, by the way, for anyone who didn't notice. Shit. Oh, these guys don't go down at all. Did I literally just do a backflip over that guy's spear and like hit him in the back? I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Where are we at? Old Japanese show music is very nostalgic for me since I watched a ton of Japanese crime shows, game shows, and other stuff. So I'm guessing you're either Japanese or you lived in Japan at the time? Or maybe you still do, I don't know. Off Resident Evil 1 was my least liked game growing up because my cousin played it at night. Then kicked me out of the house and had to walk home alone. Yeah, that's a dick move. Gotta say, your cousin was a bit of a dick. While you stealth kill them, stealthing in this ninja game can sometimes be a little tough. Because it's really, if you want to stealth, this is how fast you gotta move sometimes. It's a bit of a slow, like, baby crawl. Nope, never been in Japan. My dad also never been in Japan growing up with Japanese VCR shows, so that's where I got them. Okay, so he like recorded them all. Start play this game like Ninja Gaiden. You can't. It's too slow paced. You've seen the speed of my attacks, right? Or you failed to miss that little part that how like clumsy you are in this game. Isn't there a sword guy somewhere nearby? All I'm here is excuses and not seeing enough Dragon Sword. Or, you know, that... Didn't Ryu in that game have, like, a move where he'd, like, literally spin up in the air and, like, powerbomb you in your head first into the ground from, like, a floor above? I remember doing that all the time. Just because it was fun to pull it off. It even, like, inspired a move in Naruto, I believe. Like, the spinning, like... Yeah, you want to, like, plant your head into the ground. These guys got snowshoes on their feet, or what are those big planks on? Alright, let me use a heal.
I see. You have come to meet your fate.
So, you've returned. This time, you won't come back.
How naive. You can't beat me when I try.
We'll find out.
God deserves a reward. It's only second worst dub. Well, to be honest, it's actually not as bad as you think it is, just because it's clearly... One, they actually, I think, had Japanese actors do the lines in English. And it's usually only the bad guys that do it. It always gives them this really, like, twisted, sinister vibe to them. Shit, this is bad when he starts beating you, kicking you in the back of the fucking head. You go down quick. I remember that now. Can't see. I can't see. Yeah, you do not want him kicking you. Oh, I got the leaves, though. Stop! 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 The camera won't let me, like, react. I can't fucking kick my ass into a better place, please. Oh, finally. This arena's a little narrow for this fight. Ugh. Use some magic here. Trust me, the final boss is way worse. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you can actually stop him from healing, too. I forgot about that. Shit. Fuck, he kicked my ass onto another level. God, I'm stuck with that shit. Oh.
Stop!
He just air juggles you like endlessly.
Your princess kick is held below, guarded by Lord Mayor himself. I will see you in hell.
Onikage, I destroyed you. And your master Mayo is next.
Fighting Satan, the Lord of Hell, so yeah, we're now like the Doomslayer. But holy shit. That took like 2 whole my resurrection leaves, huh? And now we have the other half of the map. But this is where it gets real bullshit. There's like a lot of like... I think there's a lot of jumps I have to make that survive death pits. That backflip necessary? I mean, sometimes that's the only way to get out of his like weird little like stun lock he puts you in of like just kicking you into a wall repeatedly. Look at the moves on this guy. Yeah, now we're fighting just straight up monsters, I feel. Also, Silent Leon, thank you for the 26-month streak, man. Hell is that? Well, we literally are in hell, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that's like a death pit. No, actually, it's not. I want to stealth kill this guy if possible, though. Oh wait, let me just go this way. I think we don't even have to worry about that guy. Why don't we get no backflipping in Pokemon and that's still not... What? I was not expecting to read Pokemon in that statement. Oh yeah, the lava, I believe it kills you instantly, by the way. I mean, you would normally expect that. Like, yeah, of course so, Dartigan. It's fucking lava. Liquid hot magma. But yet, I mean, we are underground, so doesn't it still count as lava, though? How well would you say has this game aged? Not particularly well, to be honest with you. I'm liking it through my nostalgia, though. I mean, it is a very clunky game to play right now. I mean, there's non-existent camera controls because this game was made with the intention of that maybe people were playing on original PlayStation 1 controller, which didn't have analog sticks. So my entire right stick does nothing. If you want to control the camera, you gotta move the character. And the jumping controls are even weirder because if you want to do like this jump right here, you gotta treat it almost like a fighting game combo where you tap forward twice and then jump to do that instead of just like jumping and doing something else. And yeah, so it definitely these controls are outdated as shit. But you know what? I still like the music is still good. It still kind of works as like a very early like, hey, play as a shinobi. Looks, oh, it's definitely clunky. I'm not gonna make any apologies for it. It is like definitely like first gen PlayStation level platforming at times, and clunkiness of controls. But it's one of those games that you can definitely as long as you keep your mindset in the area it was made, you can still appreciate it, I feel. It's also one of those games that definitely got a better sequel as well, so that's always nice. There's very few PS1 games that have actually stood the test of time, I feel. Some of the fighting games I feel have usually aged pretty well. A few of the platformers did as well, as I believe too. And Metal Gear Solid aged pretty well. What else? What PS1 games did you say have actually stood the test of time somewhat, chat? This was the game. This was the same year as Metal Gear Solid 1. True, but there's a difference. Metal Gear Solid 1 had far smarter ways of dealing with the issues of like how to control the clunkiness. They used an isometric camera, so you didn't have to worry about losing control of like your camera. The camera was already like fixed for you, so you didn't have to worry about camera controls. Versus a game like this, which is in full 3D, and you can move around inside the camera and everything else. I think Mega Man Legends, yeah, well, like I said, I feel like any game that played still on a 2D plane didn't have as much. I'm talking about straight up like 3D game. Never actually was yeah. I think you're right. X-Men Legends was a 3D game, wasn't it? Forgot about that one. Medieval. I never played that one, so you might be on something. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Racing games are usually fine. I've never played many of them, but I'm guessing if I'd played what's Sony's big racing game? I forget the name of it. I've only played one, and it was at a friend's place. I mean, those controlled pretty well back then, I guess. Ape Escape is a game I think has aged well, actually. Ape Escape was a game that came out to just show what the DualShock could do, and I still feel like that game was fucking amazing. Like I just burned alive. He's like, yep, that's my fate. Where do I go? This way? It'll never happen, but I really want to remaster the Mega Man Legends plus the Misadventures of Trombone. What's the Misadventures of Trombone then? Oh shit! Oh shit! Was that almost like a Dark Souls surprise attack? Stop turtling up. God, you're a bitch. Prequel to Mega Man. So yeah, that was the first 3D Mega Man game, wasn't it? I never played it, but I think I've seen bits and pieces of it played. I still think Silent Hill, despite I played that recently, the original Silent Hill, that held up pretty well despite it being a PS1 game as well. Castlevania, yeah, Symphony of the Night, but that's another 2D game. Hold up. What's a French guillotine doing here in Japan? That's a little out of place. In like Japanese hell, no less. We brought the revolution all the way to the I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like speak in like the bad French accent anymore. I gotta be careful here, because, like I said, lava is insta-death. Hey, can you come over here and, like, run into lava and die, please? Are you literally in Japanese hell? I believe so. Or at least something close. We're going to go fight the Lord of Hell, so you'd assume we're in like some Japanese hell. But then again, you know, maybe just a volcanic, like, cavern, I don't know. But then again, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, Japanese hell is actually very different from the idea of, like, a Christian hell, but it's, maybe there's, you know, so maybe it is just, like, an underground tomb or something. Yomai or something, isn't it? Is the Code Veronica gameplay in 4:3 or is it 16:9? It's 16:9. Yep, good old widescreen. I mean, it came out on the Dreamcast, so it was actually capable of doing that kind of stuff. Oh, this is a PlayStation 1 game. This is 16:9. Unless that's just the you know, the Pakistani GameCube re-rendering it at 16:9. Ow. Hey, Mike. Thank you for the sub, man. So how you been, man? Ooh. I think it gets really, from my memory, it gets really easy to die from this point on. Really easy to just fall right in that fucking lava. Japanese hell, just kappas and toilet demons left and right. Definitely, that's some version of hell. Yeah, your circles are ovals, and your pancake stretching, and well, that makes sense. Maybe it's one of the reasons there's like weird rendering issues at the very corner of the screen over there, too. Japanese version of the afterlife is mostly taken from Buddhism and Hinduism. So, rebirth, right? I know they have, like, differences on. There's, like, a Japanese mythology. There's Shintoism as well. You're forgetting about, which has a few more local beliefs and stuff in there. Oh, fuck, yeah, this part. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta go across that, and we gotta, like, yeah. Fuck. You guys will be pegging me there as when I try it as well. They're like, sounds like they go kill him, aren't I? Fall in the lava! Don't fall in the lava! That guy's dedicated. You had to choose which afterlife. Do you want heaven, or would you prefer... I'd prefer reincarnation. I've always thought the idea of, like, the heaven afterlife just sounds like it'd get very boring after a while. But yeah, just give me more lifetimes. Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh. I thought for a second I, like, fell into a pit and died. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I gotta go down here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Anything long can be boring if you think about it. I mean, yeah, that's what the idea of, like, eternal paradise is. Like, would it really be paradise if it's fucking eternal? I feel like heaven was best represented and surprising in American Dad when the idea you get your own personal heaven. I mean, yeah, that's one way, but you gotta remember, people came up with the idea, well, if you're religious, I don't want to insult your beliefs, so I'm just going to speak the way I would speak about it. People came up with the idea of a lot of, like, afterlives, back when life was short, brutish, and miserable. I mean, think about it. If you were born, like, 2,000 years ago, you were living in the fucking mud, probably, like, you're living with, like, intestinal worms your entire life. Every single water you drink is probably like muddy. So you like, if you want to get like a drink that doesn't taste like dirt, you're drinking beer. You're probably starving to death. You're probably poor and illiterate and don't know shit. So you know what? Thinking about like, man, I hope after I die, at least all this is over with. I can understand that. Like, you know what? That sounds refreshing. After you die, you just get like an eternal peace. But I can definitely see why a lot of it was that way. Okay, we're almost to the boss. I gotta be careful. Oh! What? Oh, here we go. Oh. Welcome to my chambers. Alright, so since I didn't bring the armor, I'm definitely gonna want to use this talisman. That was really dumb of me not to bring the armor though. Oh, I really don't. You know what? Let's create a save state because I don't really want to have to do this fight again. Like go through this entire level again. I think that's how you do it, right? Yeah. So okay, we got ourselves a save state here. Want to make sure I didn't forget that. Here we go.
So, you killed Onikage. Who would have thought it possible?
Tell me where Princess Kiku is.
Do not concern yourself with the girl. Think about saving your own skin.
Yeah, I actually know that Judaism doesn't have a version of hell. Hey Chad, you know that that joke I always make about, yo, the teleporting to be a dick? This is where it came from. Me and my friends were playing this, or was it me and my brother? We were just like, yo, this guy's just teleporting around to be a dick. This is the origin of it. He's so goddamn cheap. Wait, did I just find a strat? Nope. Okay, you can't block it either, apparently. Wah. Why, you are a dick. He also does massive damage, if you noticed. That stupid shit. Also, his music, his soundtrack is a bit shit. It's just like there's trumpets and stuff. Ow. Like the only bad track in the game. Yeah, I think I got him. Yep, he dead. He's just super cheap because of his like little teleport move. Lazy doesn't heal.
No, this cannot be.
Wasn't so hard. You remember I was a kid when I played this game. I have like many years of games under my belt at this point.
of Lord Goda's enemies die by this blade.
And now we get the very, very low res movie. So here's what we were fighting for,
Princess
boys.
Kiku, you're safe.
Ayame saved me, but I was scared.
Rikimaru, it's dangerous here. We'd better get out.
Yeah, From Software ever makes this game, that guy'll be a much bigger bastard.
This looks bad. Ayame, come on.
Yeah, this is how fast we supposedly are, and we can fly too. They get a little wonkier at the end, like, yeah, we like dash at super speed and fly.
What? We're trapped.
God, look at that. I was about to say it, but damn, girl, you thick. Also, I've always found it weird that Rikimaru looks like he's got like a lizard mouth going on under his mask.
Ayame, hurry!
Just the shape of his
Take
face
my
is bizarre.
sword and go!
Ass was something else, yeah, that's like anime level ass.
Kiku, come on.
And Rikimaru sacrifices himself. Budget of color expired. I think they're just going for more classic, like, Japanese cinema look.
Kiku!
Fun fact, Rikimaru goes to the portal to modern-day Tokyo. Ends up in, like, the Onimusha series, huh? Wait, is the game over? Yeah, that's actually the end. So I'm guessing we'll play some Yakuza after this. The next game is a prequel, so you still get to play as Rikimaru. Tenchu 3 has a weave secret level. What do you fight? What do you mean as in a weave secret level? Music is above. I actually recommend you download you go listen. You can like find all the tracks on YouTube. Like Onikage and the regular boss fight music are all both really good. Come back to Yakuza in a week, more like a couple days. Well, it's been like 4 or 5 days now at this point. I'm almost positive that's like Native American chanting in the background, isn't it? Rikimaru going to modern day Tokyo. It's a bonus mission 3. I think there's like a bonus mission in 2 with that, isn't there? Yeah, there's like a bonus mission or like a secret mission in that where you can go to like Tokyo and fight like businessmen or something. Could be shamanism. Yeah, it's hard to tell actually. I kind of want to see if the voice actors were Japanese for the entire game. That's a, one of them businessmen fighting spirit. Well, I think they were like, that still like have weapons and shit. So chat, what'd you think of Tenchu, by the way? Bonus mission is Tatsumaru campaign and Western Knights and Love Letter. Yeah, I remember there was like the Love Letter, so... Jank, well, yes. It's a PS1 game, that comes with the system. It was whatever. Okay, Squall. Tenchu 2 next? Yeah, I'll eventually play Tenchu 2. I'm not sure when I'll be doing it, but I will be. I'd like sometime this year, I'd imagine, though. Tenchu is still how I remember it. Oh, did you play this game? I kind of wish we'd get a new one, but like I said, I theorized before. Since From Software made Sekiro instead, it feels unlikely they go back and make something similar to it now. Feels like they just go forward Sekiro instead of making new Tenchu games. Why do they buy... Yeah, From Software bought this series, I wonder why. That they're not really doing more than like 1 or 2 games with it. That no... Only one of them was really any good, from what I recall. Like, I don't think anyone really cared about Tenchu X. It was good for the time. Yeah, it definitely was a game that was good for the time. I wonder if I could find that commercial that actually made me buy this game on YouTube. Yeah, I remember just seeing the commercial for this game and my little kid brain was like, cool. You know, I should do a stream sometime on video game commercials, like especially like the ones from the 90s. Oh god, Chad, there's some good stuff there. Played a bunch of older FromSoft games, especially the Echo Knight games, but now that they made Souls, unlikely we'll ever see something non-Souls-like from them. Well, they did make a VR game just a few years back, so, and they're also making like their robot game. They have another game that came out on Xbox, actually, that's called Otogi, wasn't it? Or is it Otogi, however you pronounce it? I remember playing a demo of it. Please do, Dark. What, the video game commercials? Best video game commercial is the JP one for A Link to the Past. I mean, there's a lot of good ones up. I mean, it's a lost art, chat, the video game commercial. I'd probably need the people to like send me like a list of like good video game commercials to like stream though, so I could put it together all in one instead of looking them up one by one. I'd like to do another AI art stream too. I've been playing around with Midjourney some more, and I've had some good stuff come out of it. My overall result, huh? Or is it no, just for the final level? Novice. Screw you, game. Screw you. There we go. Tenchu is done. You know what? You still live in my heart, Tenchu. You were my very first PlayStation game. I'll always recall you. Never bought game through commercials. Well, I'm always the one that buys games 3 years after release. I mean, it's not bad practice. Yeah. Let's let the CG trailer play for this game while I look on YouTube for the I actually do want to see if I can find it, because it's kind of funny. Tenchu Stealth Assassins commercial. Oh, I see it. It's already popping up a commercial. Maybe it's here. Couple different ones here. I'm not sure which one it'd be. Tenchu took your PS1 virginity. That and Resident Evil 1. I got 3 games when I got my PlayStation 1. Tenchu, Resident Evil, and Siphon Filter. And Tenchu was the first one I cracked open and played. Hey, Mike, you have a good night, man. Yeah, the prequel, the next game in this is a prequel, and it actually takes place right after the Rikimaru and Ayame become ninja. And there's a lot more plot going on, actually, than it was in this one. Tenchu. Yeah, and for those of you who didn't see it yesterday, this game basically inspired Naruto. You have Orochimaru, right there is Kakashi, and then you have Yami inspired a character too, but I don't think she was nearly important to the plot. I forget where it was. And I'm pretty sure Sasuke is inspired by a character in the next game. No, there's some more history for you for this one. And yeah, you can play through the game as a Yami, but it doesn't actually change anything except for like a few cutscenes here and there. I think she gets insulted as for being a girl a lot in her playthrough, actually. Like a lot of the bosses are just like, what's this? A girl? How dare you? So he said that Sasuke was inspired by an old 60s manga called Sasuke. I mean, that's actually the name. That's the name coming from, and I'm actually aware of that. Like, the name Sasuke is actually synonymous, I think, in Japan with a lot of, like, ninja, folklore. But the actual character and, like, how the character arc went for Sasuke in the manga is actually pretty similar to how the story goes for a character in the next game. So, let me get out of this right now. Let me see if this is what I'm looking for.
You are the wind.
Oh yeah, I think this might be it. Hold on. Let me blot out the screen for a second. I like the borders this YouTube channel is actually given to the sides for like older stuff. That's neat.
You are the wind that moves through the air unseen. You are the darkness that goes unnoticed in the night. You are the lightning that strikes unannounced. You are the ninja, Rikimaru. You are the ninja who kills by stealth. You are the ninja who cannot be stopped.
You're the ninja needs to sneak up on some of that dog poop in the backyard.
Yep, there it
Tenchu
is.
stealth assassins live
That
by
convinced
honor,
me.
kill by stealth.
Like, that's all I needed. You are the ninja. Good stuff. You done in, you know, like I said, video game commercials, man, they're great. Clean up your room. You are the ninja that needs to touch grass. Neat ninjas. Alright, so. Oops. Oops, stop playing the music. There's poop in the back. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. If your dad literally comes like, hey, the dog's been shitting. Also, you want to see the favorite video game commercial of all time, chat? It's for a game I've never even played. Yeah, never even played this game, but I remember seeing the commercial and I would like get hype whenever it'd come on. It was only on Xbox.
Team for team. A girl imprisoned, enslaved, deceived by a force so evil.
It's really just the soundtrack
She
was
has no
kick-ass for it.
choice but to destroy it, and she is not alone.
This is that music just get me bopping like, yeah.
Ride the winds to vengeance. Panzer Dragoon Orta.
For graceful fury, there's no power greater than X.
Yeah, not much to it, but I actually went and found that soundtrack for this trailer, just so I could listen to the music. Does this game have any relation to Panzer Tank? No, it's like the Panzer Dragoon series of games. I've only ever played one on the Sega Saturn my friend had. So, what are we gonna do, chat? What should we do? You guys want to like just chat for a bit? Or would I don't know if I'd really want to play Yakuza or not. So maybe we'll just chat. What would you like to? Let's just chat. Actually, you know what? This is now a just chatting stream. You know, I don't do enough of those, and like actually ever. Play in 20. What is in 20? Yakuza? You know what? I really don't feel like playing Yakuza actually tonight. So we'll just change it into a just chatting stream. Tunnel shooters are cool. I've never tunnel shooters. I don't think I've ever played any that I ever got into. This idea, want a sneak peek for the intro? I'm good. I'll trust. I'd rather like see it right before I like, get ready to put it in edit and go to like, yeah, gotta upload it now. I'm weird that way. But I can imagine it because we already talked about it. But I'm sure it'll be great. Just chatting, that is just chatting. It's really just like, hey, time to talk with Dartigan and each other. It's a way to grow your community and strengthen it. Twitch always tells me in emails. Like, hey, do you want to like grow your community? I could, if I really wanted to, give you a sneak peek of the video. Could. Like all down there. Mid-Journey? Hold on a sec. Yeah, we could actually do some Mid-Journey art too. Hold on a second. Make sure my Discord is in a safe zone. Yeah. You know what? I'll show you some of the stuff I've been making in Mid-Journey, chat. I've been doing a lot. Let me go all the way up some a little bit. You should hear the B-side voices from Tenchu 3. Well, I'd rather wait until I play the game before I do any of that. So I'll hold off. Okay, where was I the last time? Where did we stop? I think it was like right around here, right? Yeah, this is where we stopped last time on Mid-Journey. So, yeah, for those of you who have not seen my previous AI art stream, I have access to an AI drawing piece of software. Well, technically it's a Discord bot, but it is an AI art drawing program. And it can pretty much draw anything you want based on text prompts. It's called Mid-Journey. And I've had a lot of fun with it. This is one thing I did. It was called Voodoo Witch Doctor, highly detailed. And so this is like some of the stuff it spit out. Like, this one's pretty good. I didn't make any high-res versions of it. I just like, you know what, I'm good with that. How did you learn to edit videos? I'm trying to learn it, really just YouTube tutorials. It's really not that simple. Unless you're going crazy with like effects, just basic editing tutorials will do you pretty well. But yeah, we did all this stuff up here before. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, there's like the weird detective girl that's like a satyr. And we got that shit. And then there's like, I have a weird active imagination. This was Nikola Tesla as a vampire. And what it spit out. It got the, everything right. There's something I was looking. There was one I was, there was Dr. Baby. Okay, so we can, Dr. Baby. This one was really good. I asked for a pixel art of a vampire, and this is what it gave me. Look at that shit. Looks like NFT sales. Well, there's actually, I think there's clauses in their agreement that you can't sell these as NFTs. But that was literally the pixel art vampire, and it gave me stuff like that actually looks pretty quality. This was like demonic basis in a style of Powerpuff Girls. And it just spit out something you'd make a tattoo of. Oh, this was a good one. This was Harry Potter and the Gym Club membership book cover. And I just, you know what? That's true. That is definitely, this one especially. Swole Harry Potter. Yo, Hagrid. I'm fucking massive, mate. I'm fucking swole. Hagrid. Did you read that novel, Chad? Is a good one, I hear. Thank you, Mid-Journey, for not supporting that scam. Yeah, but this was just, I think we're getting close to where we left up on the stream before. I tried to do some like just normal stuff, like Cyberpunk Dark Alley. It's like Vampire Tinkerbell. Not too shabby. You're disgusted? You should be. How much do you think Hagrid can bench? Well, he was like a giant, right? So this is actually the first run of the Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Gym Club membership. I just like how swole Harry looks there. And your rest of and then we had the demonic loop. Okay, that's actually, I think, yeah, that was really good. Oh yeah, this is the best one I made out of it. This is the Russian Matryoshka doll opening up to reveal a nightmare. That could almost be like hanging up on your wall. How much do you think? Okay, I'm reading the same comment again. But that was like seriously, like, holy shit. Remember, AI drawing this, chat, not me. I'm just telling it what they're drawing. Then I tried, okay, there it was like, Deus Ex. But literally put a cross in his head. However, let's see. This is what it gave me, chat, when I just like spammed a bunch of letters. Like, this is the prompt right here. It's like a bunch of random letters, and it gave you this. Just like this nightmare. It's like, where did it come up with that from just a bunch of random letters? Harry Potter and the Wizards of... Yeah, we'll do some art. I'll take some prompts in a minute. Horrifying? No, it's beautiful. Somehow I just like, hey, he wants a melting, like, face lady. And then there's also this thing. This was another version of it. Same prompt, just like a bunch of letters. It's like, oh, it's beautiful, but disgusting. This was just food photography. This was like eggs and bakey. And it's like literally, yeah, for the most part. Then avocado toast. How long does the AI turn out? It's seconds, really. I'll show you in a minute. I also made just delicious pancakes. And then drippy space lips. I love AR, man. It's just like creepy ass shit sometimes. And then you had like Gilded Evil Priest. Avocado toast. I've never had it, actually. What we doing now? We're doing AI art and just chatting. I'm just gonna like show you some AI art I've been making, and then also just chat with chat. This was like Princess Mononoke. Okay, this is where we stopped, I think, with like my stream. Yeah, this was actually one Puff had. Puff, you still here? This was yours. You actually wanted. We used your name as the prompt. Remember? That was like the upscaled version of it. This is Puff Himmy, by the way. All right, so let me like scroll back down to like where I started this at. This was like a weird bear crossed with a mantis, by the way, if you were wondering what that's supposed to be. But yeah, here we are. So sort of like, this was freaky actually. I typed in Pixel Kate girl gamer blonde hair pastel colors and it literally spit out Kate. I was like, the fuck? It's like, the fuck? It doesn't do that if I put my name in. I showed her to that. She was like, okay, that's a bit bizarre. Use it as a prompt. Yeah, well, I'll take some prompts in a minute. Then I was like, give me a Minecraft thumbnail. And it sort of got looking sort of like a thumbnail. You can't really do text very well. First prompt, robotic artist making art of robots. Yeah, I can try that. Then I tried to make it like I tried to make a high quality street level screenshot in a new Silent Hill game. And these are like the first prompts they gave me, which are all pretty on point. But then I took one and like started making variations of it. All the Kates look the same. I just somehow I knew that what Kate looked like based on that very brief description of just like blonde hair. So there's some more Silent Hill streets. And then I started like, okay, I like this one. So it's actually, I kind of like dig it. Moo as a prompt. Don't worry, we'll doing prompts once I get to the end of like the art I've been making. I'm just showing you the stuff I've already made. This was like the final version of it. And it's like looks really good. And here's where I started getting like artistic. So like Hyrule Castle Impressionist painting. And it just looks, on point. This was a screenshot from the PC game Doom. And trying to spit out like old school looking Doom levels, but with like more detailed like meat people. The leader of Mukul. So this was like the more bigger version of the Impressionist painting of Hyrule Castle. What's up? We're just vibing and doing AI art VinCam since we finished the game already. This was an alien frozen in a block of ice. This one was alright, but I didn't really go forward with it. And it's like, you know what? This one is pretty good. It's kind of cute. This was the Konami code, and it's what it gave me. It didn't really know what to do with that one. That one kind of broke it, apparently. They just put Kona Korm God, and then Konanananam. Oh, Mario drawn by a schizophrenic. And I gotta say, I thought that would give me some good results, because sometimes the AI does spit out some pretty, insane looking shit. So this is like a Mario, profile shot if drawn by someone with a mental illness. Throne God, yes. And if you actually look at the art that they have schizophrenic sometimes draw, it's actually not too far from that. This was where I tried to do something like was, this was a very big description, like ornate, beautiful bonsai tree carved from opal by Tsutomu Nihai, and then like a bunch of other like stuff thrown in there, and it, put out this shit. Like, the fuck? I'd have that on my counter. I put that on my coffee table. Then I just made an upscaled version of it. Prompt lumberjack drawn by Van Gogh. Actually, let me copy that one. I'll give that one a shot here in a minute. Well, here's where it gets good. I typed in the prompt weirdly sinister scene that makes no sense, and it just spit out this stuff. Like, just the fuck? The amount of labels. Yeah, I went a little bit crazy there. Sometimes being really descriptive helps. Sometimes not being very descriptive gives you stuff as well. But I really liked where this one went, so I started making some other stuff. After I did try the illustrations of the Four Horsemen. But then I took like this one right here, and I made a bigger upscaled variation of it. And it got creepier because it had like red paint to their faces. And also it's like an optical illusion because you have like the wall here that is like in frame, and then that frames the shot, and then it like actually becomes like an impossible wall as it like goes over this way. So it's like, okay, that's kind of like draws your eye. I'm becoming an art critic, chat. This is my journey. What AI did I use? I use a bot called Midjourney. So I was really liking the direction this one went. So I made a few others, and this is like, it's like it looks like a stroller in like a sand pit, and then got giant people over this way, and like hand trees. Prompt ninja fighting a demon in the style of H.R. Giger. Yeah, keep the copy paste that one. Here, let me just go ahead and get one brewing. The one I talked about earlier. So Lumberjack drawn by Van Gogh or Lumberjack drawn. Well, we got to choose one, so I'll go with by Van Gogh. And then Rune was requesting, what was it? Ninja fighting a demon in the style of H.R. Giger. Right, so this is all the way it's currently working on it, so it's already started. See, it's at 7%, so we'll come back down to it. Let me go and get the other one going. All right, let me go back up. We'll get down to that in a second. It'll actually pop us down there in a second. All right, so, yeah, so I did some of that. Then I did, like, Deadly Premonition. You know the video game? I was like, just, Deadly Premonition as a, something. It just spit out the main character with blood all over him. Does the AI take a while? No, it literally takes less than a minute to spit out the first 4 prompts, and then you can go from there how you want. You'll see. So yeah, that's the main character from Deadly Premonition. I knew who he was. There was a more weirdly sinister scene that makes no sense. And then I did another version of the Impressionist Castle. So, but then we get Hieronymus Bosch is pretty famous medieval, I think it was a Renaissance painter, and his stuff really works well in AI for some reason. So I did Hieronymus Bosch painting of modern times, and this is some of the stuff it put out. Then I did like Hell by Hieronymus Bosch, and I was like, holy shit. Can you do Flatwood and Mothman for the... Yeah, you can do anything, chat. There's no limitations here. So this is a more Hieronymus Bosch depiction of hell. Something he actually used to paint, and it's like... Yeah, this shit was like, good. So I like started making more versions of it. It's like, oh. And then we got this version, which is cleaned up a little bit. It's just like, you could literally see, if you showed me that in a museum, I'd think, okay, that was definitely drawn by a really good human. As it gets better. And then I did another version of it, and then just the word hell. Then I really like this one how it was going. Prompt Jack and Daxter. Hold off on the prompts, chat, because I won't be able to remember them. Wait till we get to like the bottom of my art gallery here. It's like, I like this one because it looks like there's a bird male of the hellfire, and you got all these people like pots and fish heads, and like squid people over here dancing around it. And then I think this is the last one I did, and it's like weird butt face with a hole in it, and this is the word hell on like a mound or something. So this all AI art driven, by the way. Then I just did Snow Crash, which is the name of my favorite novel, but it just made like a blizzard city for some reason. Man with a perch crow for a head. This is actually based... This doesn't make any sense to you, but I actually, when I used to be trying to write novels, I came up with a character who literally had a crow for a head, but it was like perched on his like body. And I was seeing if it could make that. And it kind of got it right with this one. With like the crow perched on a man's like neck stump. So I just made different versions of it, and it just started getting a little off, but you know what? Still kind of creepy. And then the Loot Goblin. This is my attempt to see if I can make something that'd work as an emote with an AI. So I'd like, I want to have a Loot Goblin emote, so I was like, let me like see if I can make a little AI-based Loot Goblin. And this one I really like. That one, he's really squat. He's like literally like made of loot almost in the stomach. But this one I like where he's like peering out of the chest also is pretty good. So I made a few more short Loot Goblin, open trench coat full of gold treasure. Didn't really work out. So it took the idea of gold and just made the entire background gold, but yeah. Then I did short Loot Goblin, cupped hands full of treasure. Sober saying there's an alternate verse where you are a bestseller. Possibly. I don't like its hands are freakish here for some reason. AI art still has a hard time doing hands, I've noticed. And then okay, I got Elon Musk starring in the Matrix. This one's a little creepy actually. This one is just like this was I used the original version of my name, Chad, the French name Dartigan, and I tried to put it in the Princess Bride, and this is what I spin out. So this is D'Artagnan and the Princess Bride. I don't know where... I don't really see much of the Princess Bride, but you know what? It seems to think D'Artagnan is a dark-haired Frenchman. Maybe he was. What did the buttons do? I wish I knew. Destroyed tanks in a field. And this was just me being inspired by Ukraine. So I was like, you know what? Here we go. This was inspired by what's going on in Ukraine right now. So like, you know what? There we go. There's my my shitty contribution. There's a view. And then I just like a man covered head to toe in melted candle wax. And what, you know, which one do you like? Hands are hard for human art. Well, yeah, but AI seems to have it. You always makes like twisted monstrosities. Well, oh, the buttons. The buttons are how you control it after you make your prompt. Like if I want to make an up-res version of one of these, I can press on the up-res button. Or if I like one in particular, I can have it make more variations of that one. You like the first one where it's just like a stump? I kind of like this one because he's just like, yeah, it's a living. It's a job, you know? This is the... Oh, how many of you know what a wage cage is? Yeah, I tried to have the AI art draw a worker in a wage cage, and it kind of spit out genius. Like, this was really good. So was this one. And I made variations and that. And then I went back to and made variations of the ones I liked. How does this work? I'll show you in a minute. Oh, but, so, these are all, like, more workers in a wage cage that I made variations of, and then I got to these ones. This one's like a mutant version of it, but you know what? It's got all of it right. Like, I really like that one, actually. This looks sick. It is sick as fuck. This is the future of shit. You guys are going to be able to do this stuff too soon. You can actually, like, sign up to be on Midjourney as well. But, there's that version of it. And then I did this version of it. For some reason, I really like wage cage art, apparently. This is like this one. This one's really good. This is like the upscale version of it. Like, that is super fucking good. Like, really, that is... if I told you that was not drawn by a human, you'd like, really? Looks so good, though. And then here it is getting cleaned up a little bit more, so it's not so, like, jaggy looking, but damn. Here's me trying to do the membership, gym club membership again for the book cover, but it didn't really do it as well that time. Alright, this was me, the perfect pizza was the prompt. Do you think any of these count as the perfect pizza, chat? Do your drafts, like, contribute to improving the AI? I don't think so. Yeah, this is the AI, what the AI thinks is the perfect pizza, one of these four. I don't know if I'd eat any of those. So, then, actually, like, literally today, I was playing around with it, and I used another famous artist. There's, like, a famous artist who painted, like, a painting of, like, a sad red jester in, like, red. His name's, like, Jan Maciek. He's, like, Polish. I can never pronounce Polish names. And I tried to make him, like, do the Lord of the Rings, and it spit out this original, these, like, 4 original ones. So there's, like, this old, this really, all of them look really good, actually. But I like the old-looking dude the best, so I like sort of making versions of him. So you got that version, and then I made this weird-looking thing. And then I just went, you know what, make more old men. I like old men in art form. And they look good in paintings, so... Eventually we got to that version of it. That pizza's horrible. Yeah, pizza's the most nightmarish thing. And I showed you like a lady with a melted face earlier. So this is like the final version of it. And I was like, yeah, pretty good. Alright, now we're almost back down to like, okay, these are like this is the one we just did for, this is a lumberjack drawn by Van Gogh. What do you think? Gives us Warhammer 40. Yeah, I was thinking that too, actually. I don't know what the hell this is. This is like a table with like plaid. Midjourney sure has... Oh, actually, pretty much all the AI art generators currently have issues drawing eyes, I've noticed. Some of them do, like Dolly can do it somewhat. Some of the time can do eyes pretty well, but there's always a little, like, odd things off with their eyes. This was the Runes, a ninja fighting a demon in the style of H.R. Giger. I made that, yeah. I mean, you can see it. Alright, chat, it's time to take your prompts. What would you like? Give me... What should we make? Wait, 1984. But we gotta be more interesting than 19... Shinta Himura in Nihongo or on? What? Prompt Jack and Daxter. Master Chief and Samus. Well, let's be more creative and just here's a name. Yeah, let's spice it up a little. Lyad and the Odyssey drawn by Scott Snyder. That's actually intentional that faces are fucked up. You can imagine. Actually, that was at the beginning, but they actually changed it recently, and they now allow it to make faces. So you can actually go on like the Dolly subreddit or the Instagram and see that it can actually do faces really well. There's still imperfections like in the eye and sometimes the hair. So it's not perfect, but they actually do allow faces now. My prompt: a flatwood and Mothman riding on a Loch Ness monster. Okay, we'll try that one real quick. I'm not sure what a flatwood is though. So if you're wondering how the process works, it's really just you type in your prompt and that's it. And then you let it run. All right. Iliad and the Odyssey, drawn by Scott Snyder. And you can actually see the process as it starts drawing. Like right now it's at 20%, and it's like you can see it filling in. So what else do we got? My prompt: of Flatwood. Let's see. Jurassic Park in the sky in the style of John Martin. Sure. We can do a bunch at once. Gordon Ramsay idiot sandwich. I like that one actually. Right, let's let these two finish and then we'll do another one. Flatwood are those aliens with those spade-shaped heads. I'm not sure if I've seen them. I don't think the AI is gonna know what a flatwood is though. It is getting the scenery for Loch Ness right, but I don't see the Loch Ness monster anywhere. Really cool it updates on. Yeah, it's really nice. You're gonna see as it goes, as it fills in more and more detail too. Shinto gods and the Cthulhu mythos. All right, okay, yeah, we can try these. So this is starting to look pretty good over here. Okay, this is the Iliad, an Odyssey, drawn by Scott Snyder. I'm not familiar with Scott Snyder's work. Does that look like it's in style? I mean, it looks pretty, whatever the hell this is. I like this one though. All right, see, this is Flatwood and Mothman. I don't really. It seems like I got a little confused there. Like, what is he talking about? All right, so what else did someone give me a second ago? What was it? Jurassic Park in the style of John Martin. Prompt: Superman versus Omni-Man in the style of some famous guy. You choose. I don't know. Well, we'll come back to that one. Maybe you can find someone you want. George Orwell disfigured. I'm interested in how it'll mess up his face. But should we try this one? And we also had Shinto gods in the Cthulhu mythos. Mukul, yeah, we'll do that one. So that's really cool. Let's see, very surreal. Prompt: crypto and predator hybrid. Crypto. What do you mean by crypto? It already looks good. What, the George Orwell disfigured? Harry Potter Vampire Hunter. Okay, I gotta make that one. The Orwellian dystopian we currently live in. Oh yeah, I wonder what it'll spit out if I try that one. Well, actually, yeah, the Jurassic Park stuff. Like that one, yeah. Well, this looks like the actual movie poster. But all three of those look pretty good. Yeah, let's make an upscale version of that one. So if we want to make an upscale version of that one, we just click on the button. Well, this button now. And then I'll start working on it. But this was George Orwell disfigured. I don't know if he looks disfigured as he does barely human in the eyes. What do you mean by crypto? Let's type it in. Well, if you type in crypto, it's going to go for cryptocurrency. Yeah, but that's pretty good. All right, see, now let's make an upscale version of that one. And this was Shinto gods in the Cthulhu mythos. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, these two in the top actually look like they pull it off. I like this one because it's got the framing around it. The tentacles aren't there, but it's like light made out of tentacles, and you can. Let's make an upscale on that one. Let's see, cryptids. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, but I wasn't sure. So let me try Gordon Ramsay as a lamb sauce, or maybe as Gordon Ramsay as an idiot sandwich. I'm going to change it from lamb sauce to idiot sandwich, by the way. Sandwich. Alright, see, Mukul, Harry Potter, Vampire Hunter. I want to do that one, actually. What meme should we bring to life, chat? The first sort of looks like something from the last Airbender cartoon. Well, it's meant to be like Shintoism fighting the Cthulhu mythos. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Shintoism part gives it that element to it. And Gordon Ramsay is not. It just looks like Gordon Ramsay. I don't see any idiot sandwich going on down there. Where's my idiot sandwich? Well, he does look really dumb in this one. We'll give that. I guess that's the idiot sandwich. Kiryu is a samurai, but his sword is Ichiban. Okay, we'll try that one. I wonder if it'll get it. So this is the upscaled Jurassic part. Shit, where's my mouse? What do you think, chat? Award-winning? Award-winning art? It's almost finished. That's disappointing. I think if you can always try the prompt again, and you'll probably maybe get something like you want. Or I could just like, you know, Gordon Ramsay with his face smashed between breath. Teleports to be a dick. Teleports to be a dick. Who knew screwing with AI pictures? Oh, it's really fun. It's addictive, actually. All right, so what else was I going to try? Again, I got so many prompts coming in. So, Final Fantasy 9 drawn by Yoji Shikawa. Oh, yeah, this was Harry Potter Vampire. Holy shit. Harry, you've really taken this job against the dark arts seriously, haven't you? Were vampires in Harry Potter? I don't remember. I think they were, weren't they? I like this one. Let's see. Good God Fighting the Leviathan, drawn by Nicholas Poussin. Alright, I like it when you know the art. Alright, so let's see. Let's try Moocult, so we can get that one out of the way. Oh shit, wrong. Moocult. Alright, God Fighting the Leviathan, drawn by Nicholas Poussin. Also, Mike, you have a good night, man. Alright, we got a couple going all at once, so let's let them finish. Just Bloodborne. Very well. Well, yeah, you just actually described Bloodborne. 6-foot-tall white guy with dirty blonde hair and good-looking feet. Why, thank you. Moocult is looking interesting, ain't it? Yo, what the fuck? Junior looks good. Yeah, AI art is actually really crazily good already. And it's gonna get even better. Think of the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I never saw that, but I heard it was kind of shit. What do you think of the Moocult? Okay, let's see. We got God Fighting the Leviathan, drawn by Nicholas... What was his name? Poussin? What do you think? It's kind of hard to tell in like the thumbnail version, but they all kind of look the same, don't they? Despite it being that. However, the Final Fantasy 9, drawn by Yoji Shinkawa, the guy who does the Metal Gear art, looks fucking sick as hell. Especially the Zidane up here. So this is Moocult, by the way. What do you think? This one actually isn't too far from our emote, chat. This is pretty close. And this, I'm not sure what the hell's going on down here, though. I guess this is like a gathering. Fourth one is cool. I usually like it because it's all dark and shadowy. It makes you look nice. But this is actually all you, chat. You're this derpy looking thing. Spaghetti Western in the style of Kurosawa. Ooh, I like when you're creative. Alright, let's try a few more prompts. If you ever get a slot opened up for emotes, I actually have 4 slots I need to fill up. We already have a Moocult, actually, one. It's the old, there's a Moo emote anyways. Alright, let's see, what am I doing? Spaghetti Western in the style of Kurosawa. We'll get that one going. That one, I think, is gonna have promise. A 6-foot-tall white dude with... Alright, let's see if it can make this description. So where can you download this? You can sign up for it. It's called Midjourney, by the way. Am I cognizant? It's called Midjourney. You can sign up for it. It usually takes about a week before you'll get access to it. Most people seem to get through, though. Let's see. Yoji Shinkawa's the Metal Gear artist. Okay, 4th one is cool. I got one Teletubbies cult. Teletubbies cult, huh? Only sick as hell thing you can say about FF9. Hey, what? Take that back. I don't like this. This kind of like already look a little bit too on point. Alright, Spaghetti Western and Kurosawa style. The Whirlian dystopia we currently live in is a crayon scribble. See, we'll try one with the crayon scribble and one without. Oh, by the way, Rune, if you actually want access to this, I actually have like I believe I have invites. I can have like some invites. So if you want one, I can send you one. Here we go. Let's look at the Kurosawa. Oh, the Teletubby. Okay, Teletubby's almost done. Final Fantasy VII by Yoji Shinkawa. You really like Yoji Shinkawa, don't you? The Teletubbies cult is looking too fucking good. Like, especially that one. Alright, so here we go. This was Moo Cult. This is the spaghetti western in the style of Kurosawa. It definitely understands the idea of color for tone for Kurosawa. But he wasn't really known for like making red and like pink shades. Oh, for sure, I spend way too much time with Dolly Mini since the release. Oh yeah, I'll definitely send you an invite. This was a 6-foot-tall white guy with dirty blonde hair and good-looking feet. It left out the feet. But it also split him a little too far up in the legs. And he's just hair. He's nothing but hair. He's like a Muppet. But this one's alright. This one's, yeah, that one got the prompt right. It didn't show any feet. Right, this was the Teletubbies cult. Like, holy fuck. That is really good right there. Bottom right kind of looks like you. What? I'm nothing but shaggy blonde. I'm more like a dirty blonde hair. Dirty blonde and more than anything else. This was a Orwellian dystopia we currently live in as a crayon scribble. What do you think, Rune? Is that what you were picturing? Like this one or this one? They put a barcode on his head. I don't think that's a crayon scribble, though. The bottom left one is a sick avatar. For which one? Like this one right here for this guy? Or this one right here. I mean, that's the bottom left. This is the bottom right. Fun one, Sunder. Okay, let's get some more prompts going. Let's see. All right, Final Fantasy VII by Yoji Shinkawa. I'll give that one a shot. Then, let's see. Fun one, Sundered by Yoji Shinkawa. Man, people really like this Yoji Shinkawa guy tonight, don't they? Like, I like the Metal Gear art, chat. Alright, 6-foot buff Amazon chick. Am I making your fetish or something? I want to know first. Reminds me of the painting of a man in a suit with an apple for a head. Right, Vincam wants a 6-foot buff Amazon lady. No shame. None at all. Brave New World in China. See, this is a man who knows what he's doing with the good prompts. Right, 6-foot buff Amazon chick. Alright, so Amazon in Amazon? You mean like the business Amazon? Alright. We're getting very dystopian in our art prompts, chat. Are you guys feeling alright? Feeling good? Alright, Brave New World in China. Tifa by Yayoi Kusama, huh? But first, let me get this one going. Alright, let's let some of these finish. We got a couple in various states of, the International Space Station being devoured by an Eldritch Horde, and that's a good one. Like I said, you don't have to like leave them at these 4 images like this. This is just the thumbnails. If you like one, you can upscale it, and you can make variations of it as well. Like, for instance, say I like this one right here. I can just click on variations of 3, and it'll give me like 4 new variations of that one. So this was, okay, this is the buff Amazon chick, by the way. Where'd you go? She's done, so there you go. There's your buff Amazon chick. Pretty nice, actually. This one's a bit avant-garde, but you know what? These 3 are nice. I actually saw the ISS as it was passing over Toronto, so it's just blinking lights, so without like a... If you saw with your naked eyes, it's, here's where it's like spitting out 4 variations of that one with light up there. This one's actually even creepier because you can see the glint of its eye. Well, so is this one. Alright, let's scroll up and we'll get some of those we'll look at. So this was Final Fantasy 9? No, this is Final Fantasy 7 by Yoji Shinkawa. So it's just like it's Metal Gear Cloud at this point, chat. Metal Gear Cloud. And this was Sundered by Yoji. I don't know who Sundered is, but whatever. Right, and this was, okay, your job is now started. Feel free to dismiss. Okay, yeah, sure. This was Amazon in 1984. I don't know if it really knew what to do there. And this was Brave New World in China. You like? Alright, let's type in some more prompts, chat. We gotta keep going. We're having fun. Right. So. This is the International Space Station being devoured by an Eldritch Core. Bowser as a human. How the heck did they get that from a Lovecraft-like GSMR? Metal Gear and the Cthulhu Mythos, huh? I'll try that one. We can try that. The Godfather by Yoji Shinkawa. Okay, I think we need to stop with the Yoji Shinkawa prompts, by the way. You know what it's going to spit out at this point. Let's try some other art styles. Let's see. Tifa, I don't know who Yayoi Kasuma is, but this better not be a hentai artist. Surprised no one suggested that yet. Actually, saw the... Okay, let's see. Humans getting read by books. Okay, that's interesting, because I don't know what that would possibly look like. Also, Blue Joshua, thank you for the sub, man. 65 months already, and I still can't figure out how you disable auto-renew. I'm sorry, dude. Do you want me to send you, like, a detailed prompt? Or how to do it? Actually, we'll make that into a prompt. See what happens. How to unsubscribe from a live streamer. Maybe this will show you the way. We'll draw an image. Alright, so what do we got going? Okay, this is almost done. Alright, so this is okay. Let's see. Man, 60, but let's see. Bowser and Mario do the fusion dance. Journey to the West in the style of Cavragio. First, let me enter this other prompt. Journey to the West in the style. Who is Caravaggio? Famous painter, maybe? Alright, Yoji Shikara. Riku by Vincent van Gogh. Which Riku, though? Superman by Akira Toriyama. Okay, we could try that one. That's a pretty simple one. Alright, so. AFAK, there actually is a data set. These are, yeah, they're trained off millions and millions, hundreds of millions of images. But it's not like it has them stored in. It's like it's not like it's like drawing on a database of those images. It's like it's training of them. So it's a bit different from what some people are thinking, probably. All right, let's take a look at some of our creations. We got, let's see, International Space Station being eaten by an Eldritch Core. Looks like the cover of like a sci-fi novel, actually. I like, especially this one. This one looks mysterious. I like that one. Let's get like an upscale that one going, actually. And then we got Metal Gear and the Cthulhu Mythos. That one is like, that's like Big Boss, like, yeah. They got a new, I don't know, it got some, this looks more like Death Stranding, ain't it? Isn't that what Death Stranding is? Yeah, that's what we didn't realize, chat. Death Stranding is just Metal Gear in the Cthulhu Mythos. This is Tifa by Yayoi Kasuma. Looks pretty good all around. Got no complaints. See, it can do eyes properly, too. This was how to unsubscribe this. How to unsubscribe from a live streamer. Well, this is just a, looks like a box. This is just a strip of paper, and this one's pretty good. Is that the feeling you have when you're like, nope, last month not subscribing again? Not to hog the queue, but Albert Wesker as an ink wash pen. I've actually done Albert Wesker with this before, and it turned out really well. So, humans getting read by books. I tried to go with like some weird art style for it, but this one's pretty nice. And this one also kind of interesting. The rest of them are just like, here's a bookshelf and here's like some books. Journey to the West in the style of Caravaggio. I'm guessing Italian, right? But it definitely has a feel. This is Superman by Akira Toriyama. I don't really feel like I'm getting Akira Toriyama vibes from this, to be honest with you. Feels a bit off. This was the International Space Station being eaten by Eldritch Core. That is fucking good. Holy shit. The way it's like framed the space station with the monster behind it and the planet below it, that is like damn good. Let's see. Let's get some more prompts going. Anakin's okay. Shrek, drawn by Pablo Picasso. Sorry, Shrek, drawn by Pablo Picasso. I mean, I think I've seen people actually trying to make this before. Shrek, and then we got Yugi, drawn by Akira Toriyama. It doesn't seem like it can do Akira Toriyama very well, just so we're aware. Maybe I didn't have any of his training data. There we go. Let's see. Chris Redfield, punching a boulder, drawn by Georgie Surratt. Face for the sun. So get that going. Can you send me the space station so I can make that one? You really want that? I mean, yeah, I can post it in, like, we can actually upscale it. We can do a light rescale up redo, and we can also upscale it to max too. So let's upscale to max first, and then maybe light upscale redo if we don't like that. Sometimes the full upscale can be a little dirty looking, so sometimes it's better to do a light upscale. Let's see. What was I going? Planet of the Apes infected with monkeypox. Alright, yeah, I mean, maybe monkeypox is a bit too new for this to have been trained on it, but who knows. Let's see. Not to hog the queue, you want Albert Wesker in an ink wash painting. Alright, so this is I fucking love AIR, man. It's great. It's really fun to play around with it. Resident Evil, drawn by Yoshitaka Amano. Italian painter, lots of blood and dark themes. Oh, okay. Very 40k universe. I've actually tried to do 40k. The word 40k really throws it off, because it thinks you're asking for 40k versions of something. Can an AI make this into wallpapers? Well, it can only do it's only set up to do the art it's doing. So you could take this art and then, like, change it around yourself to make it into a wallpaper if you like. But it doesn't, like, format it into, like, anything more than what it currently draws at. It doesn't do it in, like, widescreen or 16:9. Alright, let's banned word. Infected is banned. What was the word? Okay, apparently infected, but you can just put monkeypox in there, but not infected. Okay. Alright, we had some stuff going, so. This was Shrek, drawn by Pablo Picasso. Very on point. I like. This was the higher upscale version of the Cthulhu thing, eating the planet. It's only at 54%, it's not done yet, actually. So this was Yugi, drawn by Akira Toriyama. Again, I really don't feel Akira Toriyama from this. It really doesn't seem to know what Akira Toriyama is. This is just like this is like a notebook. Like, literally sit down to draw it. This is Chris Redfield, punching a boulder, drawn by Georgie Surratt. It definitely knows that Chris Redfield is massive, mate. Fucking massive. I like this one, though. This is good. Let's get like a better... Let's get like an upscale of that one. Second one looks like... Yeah, but his head is like falling off at the same time. Alright, this was Albert Wesker as an ink wash painting. Yeah, it really does Albert Wesker pretty well, by the way. This is the second time I've done it, and it's still on point. D. Trump inflicted by cordyceps. Like I said, I gotta be careful with this, because you saw I gave me a warning earlier about certain things. I don't really want to put political figures into it. That's almost certainly to be banned words. They really don't want you using this stuff to make, like, actual people that exist, especially political figures, and doing weird stuff with them. So, let's see. This is the max upscale of this, by the way. Pretty good, right? That looks like it could be the cover of, like, a disaster movie. Yeah. Oh, Dart, did you see your suggestion about Nomura eating his copy of Versus 13? I'm going to say it's probably not going to be able to do that. The Versus 13 will most certainly throw it off. But you could maybe put Nomura eating a script in the style of Francis Goya. Maybe we can change it to that, so we can get maybe a better result. Eating script. That looks really good. Yeah, it does. Leave any up here? Yeah, this was the bigger version of Chris Redfield punching a boulder. I mean, he's literally fighting it, man. Just going in on it. So, A Sunny Day by Bosch, huh? Let's see. Crash Bandicoot with rabies. Sure, I can try that one. You guys are really in like a mind for diseases now. You're going through like trends. First it was Akira Toriyama or that, Metal Gear artist, and now like, something infected with a plague. Let's see. Oh, Dart, did you see your... Okay, it's really, really good. Well, I'm glad you're impressed. I am an artist, they say. Tenchu by Tuck. Sure, I mean, it's, current, right? Let's see. Dishonored by Jono Koi. The creature looks like the color of space that were depicted. Nice. Can you do the Resident one I put? Can you post it again? Because I probably... That way I don't have to scroll up. The Brotherhood of Steel fighting in Ukraine. Hopefully the word Ukraine isn't like, banned or something in it, but I'll try. Alright, let's take a look. So, we got... This is almost done? Okay, when it's done. Crash Bandicoot with rabies. Just looks like a very avant-garde Crash Bandicoot to me. I don't see much rabbit about it. But hey, it knows a Crash Bandicoot. That is definitely a Bandicoot. That is what a Bandicoot looked like. This is Nomura eating a script done in the style of Francisco Goya. He looks so sad. Well, it looks kind of depressed and all of them because he is eating paper. This one, though, is pretty nice. It even looks like it's got like some little, Disney characters over here almost. Okay, this was the Brotherhood of... Okay, that's not finished. Okay, this was Tenchu by Takashi Shimuza. Well, I know Tenchu means ninja, apparently, but that was actually really good. Whatever that is. This one's, like, pretty nice, too, actually. Beautiful End of the World. Actually... Outside of this one, I like all three of these. Like, that's a really good drawn face as well. Well, this one's like the mysterious. It's even got like the text on the side of it. But I like the red. Well, I'm becoming an art critic. I like the red splattering behind it. Really sets out the face. Right, so let's see. This was Brotherhood of Steel fighting in Ukraine. I'm not sure how close that is, but this one's an interesting image regardless. Pyramid Head by Banksy. Beautiful. Let me try this Beautiful End of the World first, though. Alright, let's get some more going. Takashi Shimuza might make Tenchu dark since that's the creator of The Grudge. Oh. Let's see. Kirby, the initial Crash Resident Evil drawn by Yoshitaku Amano. Okay, yeah, that was yours, right? You get that one. The Teacher by Pyramid Head by Banksy. So you just want graffiti art of Pyramid Head. That should be actually pretty doable, actually. Looks more like the Steelworkers. It's a union strike. Surprised it didn't go dark with Takashi Shimuza. Well, he's probably got art besides just what you're thinking of. The City by Remy Della Babder. Alright, let me let my voice recover a little bit. I'm just like constantly, let's take a bit of a break. Let some of these finish first. Alright, that's Resident Evil. That's Pyramid Head. This was A Beautiful End of the World. I like that one already, just because it's got the proper foreground going on. But this one's mysterious because the fuck? There's like a hole in the clouds and then you got like the light coming in with it. But nice. This one's got the sea on fire in the background. Yeah, we got Ichiban Kasuga. Okay, hold on a second. Let's let these finish first. Then we got Resident Evil drawn by Yoshitaku Amano. I'm not sure if I'm definitely feeling Resident Evil, but not really Yoshitaka Amano from it. This was Pyramid Head drawn by Banksy. I don't know if it I like that one, even though it doesn't really look much like Pyramid at all. Just got the pyramid bloody on a wall, but it's good. Yeah, those are nice. Version 2 looks good on the end of the world. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Here, let's make an upscale on that one. We can also make variations of it as well. See what else it gives us. So what else do we got going? Let's get some more prompts. He is just eating and reading a script. All right, flowery demise. You know what? We'll do one for buff. Mickey Mouse is a comics Eldrick, a commie Eldrick Hort? Cosmic, okay, is what you meant. So you're trying to write a communist. Which would be an interesting prompt, no less. Actually, I'm going to change your prompt to that. I'm sorry. Whoops. I'm sure you understand. Kiryu-chan by Yoji Shinkawa. Yeah, someone's asked for Kiryu-chan quite a few times, haven't they? Alright, this was the... Okay, this was the... Holy shit. That got even more wild looking. Now it looks like a nuke's going off in the upper atmosphere. So I kind of liked it better when it looked more like there was a hole being blown in the sky in the original thumbnail. But that's not bad either. It invokes mystery. What do you feel from this stuff, chat? Mickey Mouse is a... I don't know if that really... doesn't really look much communistic about that. So this is a flowery demise of... Wow, those are really well-drawn flowers. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that level of art. That's actually really good. Especially the use of depth of field on this one. That's like... I like that. That one too. Yeah, okay, we now know we can draw flowers really fucking well. Alright, so this was Kiryu-chan by Yoji Shinkawa. It's almost finished. Prompt, Kirby devours Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that's the upscale for that. And this is Communist Mickey. I not really feeling much feel communist from that Comrade AI. You need to work on the communism a little bit. Kirby. Right, I'm gonna head out. Hey, Fresh, you have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Endless Space by Corinne Billion. Whoops, I need to put the prompt in. Kratos fist bumping Dante. See, there's a man who's thinking in my line of way. Alright, people just can't get enough of Kiryu. He's so handsome. Last prompt, can you do Yoko Taro Mask by Yakumi Nakamura? Yeah, I can do that for you. It's your last prompt after all. Send you out with a bang. But also we got Kratos fist bumping Dante. Dante. Dante, please. Puff put Dante roller scatting, not skating, scatting. Oh, that's a very interesting typo you've made. I don't think we want to attempt what it would do for scatting. MF Doom on the stage with Dr. MF Doom? Guns made out of flowers? Yeah, we know it can draw flowers very well. That might be interesting. Let me just let these finish up. This is, Taro Mask. It's 88%. This is right here is looking really good. Holy crap. Like that's really good. That one too, actually, is pretty freaky. Dex, stop it, kitty. Okay, we got Kratos fist bumping. Let's finish it. This was also Endless Space by Corinne Billion. Definitely looking sci-fi. So this looks more like an ocean to me. Actually, all of them look like oceans to me. That is, yeah, that looks like an actual proper character design, actually, almost. Like a manga or something. Like guns made out of flowers. This was Dante pumping Kratos. I don't think it knows what Dante looks like from the looks of things. And it sort of has Kratos looking right. This looks like they're holding hands more than fist bumping. And this, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks awesome as fuck. Yeah, this actually, these images almost look like, you know, the cut off version of each other. Like you could have like this one over here standing holding his hand from that side. Let's see. Oh, well, that does look nice. Assassin's Creed set in the British Raj. Oh, Assassin's Creed prompts, huh? Is that the new trend we're going to get? Monsoon by... I guess this Corinne Billion is a popular artist for you? Wow, I'm losing my voice, aren't I? Should have got something to drink earlier. Hold on, chat. I had to stretch. Pickle on a chair. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Orion constellation in realistic style. Alright. Let's let the gunflowers finish up first. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot of training for drawing flowers. This looks like it's a turret of some kind. This one looks pretty handheld bouquet. This is just flowers. I don't think it understood to draw too much in a gun, but this one's kind of out there. You can see the barrel sticking out. And here you can see the pistol grip. And this was Assassin's Creed set in the British Raj. What do you think? This looks like a screenshot from a magazine cover. Like these two, this one down here especially. Like this is like the new GameSpot cover, what Edge magazine. It's like we got the deets on the new on the newest Assassin's Creed. Buy our 90-page issue. Websites, who ever heard of them? All right, so let's get the, what is it, another Corinne Billion masterpiece going. Dex in space. I don't think it knows my cat's, Dex, but let's see. Iron Man made out of flesh. Just because you made me chickle. No, not chickle, chuckle. That new Assassin's Creed looking tight. The simple pleasures in life? Sure. Rune likes the actual artistic prompts, you've noticed. Ubisoft should hire, yeah, or they should just, have, well, I'm pretty sure they do have AIs doing certain stuff. The word flesh is banned, apparently. Also, the word pleasure, what the fuck, chat? The word flesh and pleasures are both, like, can't be used. Really? Flesh, though? Flesh? Alright, this is Monsoon by Corinne Billion. Yeah, it looks like... This one looks like an actual photograph of, like, some river that's getting stormed over. Place flesh with skin. The simple... That wouldn't work with a prompt. His prompt was, like, the good things in life, not the good skin in life. It's Puritan. Well, it's not the AI. It's the company that made the AI. It runs the bot. The simple joys of life. Yeah, we'll try that one. Try Grotesque Monster by Vincent van Gogh. Sure. Let's get some memes going, chat. I feel like some jokey memes. We're doing a bunch of serious art. Give me something that, you know what? I want to see something I could post on Reddit. Type in the things I do for love. Anything for love, but won't do that. What was he talking about there, huh? Also, why did he call himself Meatloaf? I don't like where this one's going, by the way. That's already like nightmare fuel. you quickly learn that AI or image generators are really good at doing fucking nightmare fuel for some reason, and it's troubling. Like, why is it so good at making monsters? A good Call of Duty campaign. Like, look at that. That is like, ah. Yeah, this is the simple joys in life, and it's telling you to touch grass. Even the AIs are now telling you to touch grass, chat. That's how far it's gotten, how far you've gotten from nature. Actually, maybe we should have touch grass as a prompt. Alright, this is Jesus, fuck. What the hell? Those are all great, but terrible at the same time. You're gonna go out at 5 a.m. Be careful, it's dark, you might trip. Like, those are... to be honest, these look more like creatures... This is supposed to be Van Gogh. This looks more like that Spanish director guy. What's his name? That made Pan's Labyrinth. This is what I'm feeling from this, actually. This is the things I do for love. I like the heart, though. That's nice. Rip Meatloaf. Oh, yeah. I mean, he went out the way he wanted on a lot of drugs, right? Dusk. Who's Dusk, by the way? Dusk dude? Guillermo del Toro. That's what these are reminding me of. These look more like... It's supposed to be Vincent Van Gogh, but I don't see much Van Gogh in this. This is like all Del Toro. But I like it. I like the one... I didn't notice this one's wearing like a coat. He's got buttons. Dio by Dio. Of course, we'd eventually get to the JoJo. I believe you spelled... Is that how you spell the go, or is it just G-O-H? Whatever, it's your prompt, I'll leave it as is. Hey, this is why I fight. We should do Metal Gear Rising. Oh yeah, let's... I've actually had the AI make Cinder Armstrong before, but let's do another one. Raiden punching Senator Armstrong. JoJo versus Doom Guy? Yeah, well, it definitely knows what Dio looks like. I don't know, this is actually looking pretty good now. A man is a miserable pyre of secrets. I mean, we could do Castlevania if we wanted. I've done morbing already, and that I've had it made a morbing image for me. It's looking like it's making Joe Biden. But yeah, this is Dio by Vincent Van Gogh. Holy shit. That's actually pretty on point. Flat Earth surrounded by an ice wall. I like that. Yeah, good. You listen to my call. I'm making memes. That's actually really good. Turn off my... Man, there's a miserable seal. Let's try Flat Earth surrounded by an ice wall. Alright, this is Raiden punching Senator Armstrong. This one looks a bit like Trump, and this one looks like Biden. And this one's just like... This is like they're doing the Mudas, actually. It's too fast to see. Is that like a microphone or a punching bag, a punching glove coming toward his face? That one actually kind of looks close to Raiden. But you know what? It's doing the... It knows what Mudas are, that's for sure. It's got the blur, chat. This one's, yeah. I'm like... Yeah, there's a meme about Dio versus Senator Armstrong. Yeah, well, there's lots of memes regarding Senator Armstrong. Complete global saturation. Omaewamu no Shinderu. I think you spelled it wrong, so make sure you get it right. This is Flat Earth surrounded by an ice wall. Didn't really seem like it did that one very well, to be honest with you. So that one's kind of interesting. It doesn't really look proper. D. Trump versus Joe Biden. I feel like that's trying to circumvent any political names, and I don't want to try it, because you can get banned for trying to circumvent, like, word bans. And I'm gonna guess that any political figure's name is gonna be banned. My woman, there you go. Now you got it right. Good on you. Nani? Wait, let's try something. Let's see what it... Let's try a simple prompt. Let's see if it knows what Chainsaw Man looks like. Riku versus Riku, or Riku, what, the Final Fantasy characters? Sushi Taco? Ugh. I've already asked this thing for the world's perfect pizza and it spit out a nightmare. Global saturation is looking a bit interesting. Here's some pixels, and here's like a city. Yeah, that prompt didn't... We'll consider that prompt a failure. What was this one? This was Omae wa no Shinderu. Well, I don't think that's what we're asking for, but you know what? What you got? You got some landscape. This one was Chainsaw Man. Doesn't look quite right, but it definitely understands manga. Venom Snake by Aurelian Renlet. We do the Sushi Taco first. We'll be finishing up soon, by the way, just so you know what you're aware. Okay, now to look closer at the finished version, that's actually pretty fucking sick. You already, yeah, I know, but just in Japan, it just gave you weird landscapes though. I'm not sure why. Ugh. Who else is getting sleepy, chat? Cute spider. You know what? Simple prompt. Should give you good results, right? The next big video game hit. Sure. Ferret Man, okay. People have taken the simple prompt and they'll go, who wants simple prompts, huh? Ferret Man. D's nuts. Okay, yeah, thank you for that one. We'll put that in. Hopefully nuts ain't banned. D's nuts is banned. Sorry, no D's nuts. They're literally like, you ain't getting us with that. Alright, that's Venom Snake by Aurelian Rentet. Not really familiar with the style, so I only know that that is definitely what a Metal Gear looks like, and also a snake. So there you go. Going to hell for this comment by I'm going to hell for this comment, but Hiroshima Sushi. Oh my god, the cute spider. Holy shit, I gotta look at that in a second. Hoping Hiroshima ain't banned though. Okay. Cute spider. Damn, it definitely got cute spider. That is like the very essence of cute spider. Somehow the AI did it. This was the next big video game hit. You're going to go back to CRT televisions apparently, and also walk down a giant futuristic city. Next big video game. That top left one of the video game one is something really close to what I actually made as an art piece. The top left, you mean this one? The one with like looks like a sidewalk full of like TVs in it or something. Also, this one is Hiroshima Sushi. They just gave us more sushi. But that's pretty good, like, photography of sushi. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. It's just going to give us more Metal Gear, though, you realize. But we'll put one more Metal Gear prompt in. Ferret Man. Ferret Man. Sure. Roman legionnaires fighting Aztec warriors. Thank God it went okay, because that real Hiroshima sushi is a messed up place. I was just thinking you're asking for like sushi that was going to be combined with nukes or something. I have no idea what Hiroshima sushi is then, if whatever you're describing. Not so slender man. Okay, that's a good one. Not so slender man. You have reached the maximum allowed number of concurrent. Okay, we're getting a little too fast for it. So this is Ferret Man. All its name. We're done doing Metal Gear. We're done doing Metal Gear for the night. Otherwise, it's gonna just be nothing but Metal Gear. So let's go. So this was a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, by the way. We got dog with gun, big battleship with legs, thicker battleship with legs, and then looks like two robots fighting. This is Hal's moving Metal Gear, by the way. You know, the Miyazaki film you have yet to see because it hasn't been released. Come this summer, Hal's moving Metal Gear. Thick Slender Man. Almost finished. Damn, Midjourney really knows how to color. Yeah, Midjourney seems like it's more... I've noticed that there are usually some different styles between a lot of the AI art generator bots. Midjourney seems like it's much better with color and like artistic expression. Whereas, say, DALL-E is better at doing more realistic looking images, I've found. From what I've seen of... I haven't got to play with DALL-E, the proper DALL-E yet. I put myself on the wait list for it, but I haven't got in. But I've looked at a lot of DALL-E images, and they do have more realism going for it, while this is more artistic. This is Ferret Man. That's a two-headed ferret, by the way. It's got two snouts. But that one is adorable, and so is this one, because he's wearing a coat properly. This one looks like he's part goat, because he's got those weird, pupils. This one is Roman legionnaires fighting Aztec warriors. I don't really... I'm seeing Aztec element, but not too much the Roman. This is not so slender, man. It did make him a bit thicker in all of them, except for this one, where it's just like, you know what? Just make his jaw tiny. Made Aztec legionnaires. Please give the photos. You want the photos? Like I said, I might... I've made a lot of art tonight, so it'd take a while to like save all these, but I need to put some of them up in like the photo section or the art section of my Discord. So, Gary, let's see, Spaceship by Sylvain Serali? I'm starting to think that Pixel might actually be an art student. He knows way too many like these artists I've never heard of before. Gary Busey walking through fire eating a handful of peanuts, but with an peanuts with an arm cannon? Okay. A Jedi version of Emperor Palpatine, huh? Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that one. Let's see. Jedi version of Emperor Palpatine. Water sausage. Water sausage, huh? I mean, I want to see if it struggles with that one, because I can't picture water sausage. I just picture a water balloon. Let's let it finish two of these first before we make any more prompts. Kamehameha versus Nuke. It'll just give us a nuclear explosion. I'm almost certain with that one. Robot waifu. Alright, this is Spaceship by Sylvain Serali. Again, looks like old school sci-fi novel covers to me. This is Gary Busey walking through fire, eating a handful of nuts with an arm cannon. I mean, it tried its best. It really did. I mean, he's on fire. He's got, like, nuts in his hand. It's Gary Busey. And what the fuck? What's going on in this one, though? I'm not sure. But damn, it gave it its best effort with, that description. He's a bit part turtle on that one, though. And this was Emperor Palpatine as a Jedi. That is actually... yeah, that's pretty good, by the way. That looks like this looks more like the Palpatine from like the CG animated cartoons. Because he's got the more angular looking face. Yeah, pretty good. Snape as a Sith. Didn't he already look like a Sith, though? You're not changing too much. Let's see, robot waifu. Application, okay. You okay, Mid-Journey bot? Word waifu is banned. Sorry, no waifus for you. Waluigi in space. Can't believe waifu is banned. Ah. Try wife. That should work. Weirdly, though, if it accepts wife and not waifu, since they mean the same thing, I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it accepts wife, not waifu. I guess they know that waifu means, like, yo, underage girl. Dart doing just chatting. We have been... Well, this is... Technically, I'm doing an AI art stream, but it really counts as, you know, just chatting. And mainly, instead of just chatting, I've just been, like, laughing at, you know, stupid art. And people's prompts while we have them generated. Can you try Snape as a Sith Lord again? Yeah, I can try that again. Alright, so that's almost done. The best ending to a live stream. Oh, that we'll save that one for the very last prompt then, which will be very soon because I'm almost done. See, this one is... Okay, that's pretty much done. Alright, so this is Robot Wife, otherwise known as Waifu Bot. What do you think? You gonna give that a kiss? This one down here? Maybe this one? No, this one. I like the hairstyle. You know, it's got a nice collar on too, so you can't lose it. But I like the fact they took like the robot head and gave it like a perm. That's nice. And this one's what? This kind of like reminds me of that I've only seen like there's like old show called The Jetsons where they have like a robot maid with a square head. Kind of looks like that. All right, this one was Waluigi in space. It knows Waluigi is purple, but it didn't know how to draw him. I'm afraid not. And this was Snape as a Sith Lord. It just looks like Snape. I'm sorry. Like I said, he already looked like one. It didn't have to change anything. It just changed what kind of robe he's wearing. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you, TS. Let's see. Close to Spaceballs. Trium sailing to the moon. What's a trium? Cowboy robot bounty hunter on Mars. Alright. Alright. We're going to do one more prompt after this chat, and then we're going to call it with the AI art. Because I actually do have a limit to how many of these I can make. How many do... actually, how many more prompts can I make? Let me find out. Let's see. Info. I think that would tell me, right? Yeah, so basic active. So I've got like a... Basically, I get 200, like, since I'm paying on their lowest tier package, I get like 200 art generations a month. We've gone through like 100 of them tonight. But you can get more than 200. You just get charged a little bit after it for each one afterward, but still pretty good. All right, so this will be our last one though. So this was, okay, that's almost finished. All right, so this one, this was the Trium sailing to the moon. It's starting to get it there. The rest of them just look like a sail mode. We're not taking any more prompts, chat. We're like finishing up with this. So, and this one was Cowboy Robot Bounty Hunter on Mars. And you know what? Looks proper. Looks fucking proper. It even put a hat on him. So, let's see what the best way to end a live stream is. It looks like it's just gonna be like, yo, go touch grass again. Or, like, go see the sunset. Little late for that. Oh, yeah, Rune, by the way, I'll send you the invite after the stream's over. Alright, here we go. This is the best way to end a live stream. Cloud of stare of clouds into heaven, apparently. Die. The best way to end a live stream, chat, is to die and go to heaven. Oh, well, yeah, this looks more like the sunrise, right? But, yeah, I'm taking this one, though. Like, yo, it's time to die. At least that's what I'm getting from it. It's my artist's interpretation of it, you know? So, chat, that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed me beating Tenchu and then all the freaking weird-ass art we've made. And some of it was really good, too. Thank you for your prompts. But also, thank you for joining my stream tonight. And it was a weird one, but hey, sometimes you have a weird stream. But it was all around entertaining, so thank you for joining me. And also, thanks for being so goddamn chill, everybody. Also, thank you to the mod team. Thank you for any bit subs or gift subs tonight. Much appreciated. And thanks for your time. So, I'm assuming I'll be streaming tomorrow. I do need to finish my video, so that comes first. So if not, just think of the video you get the next day afterward. But regardless, I'll try to stream if I can. I am like foaming at the mouth because I've been talking so goddamn much. I need to get a drink of water soon. Anyways, chat, have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all very soon. Good night, everybody.